Good morning. This is Secret Scuffed, and today I'm late. Oh, I'm late. Oh, how terrible. I said I was going to make this one a long stream, and it will be. But I'm already an hour down. That's a real shame, isn't it? But alas, I was doing things, and then I forgot my glasses, and it was a whole thing I was going through. But we're here now. We're here, and we're going to be getting through a lot, hopefully, of Route C and D. Now, hold on, while I'm getting things ready on my end. Now, yesterday, something special happened. Oh wait, hold on. Am I showing the right screen? Or do I just have a lot of delay? I just have a lot of delay. Right after we... Oh, hold on. It's convenient that I'm awake? Late? You weren't awake? Oh, how convenient. What was I about to say? Oh, right. Yesterday, after we raided, I didn't even notice it until today. We hit our follower goal. So, I don't have a noisemaker, but here's the harmonica that I can't play. Unfortunately, I cannot mechanically do this because I can't get my lips small enough to fit onto a single hole. But, you know, maybe one day I'll get to work. Now then, that goal came a lot quicker than I thought it would. Who knew that keeping my schedule consistent and streaming for a regular amount of times would actually help with that, yeah? It's almost like last year I disappeared for 6 months. Anyways, we're getting really close to that big 25. That's the big mark where I get to get channel points. And I actually have an event kind of planned for that. I had it planned for May, because I figured it would be pretty far off. But at our current pace, we might get there a bit quicker. The thing will still happen in May. You know, whether we get there quick or not. But it is nice to know that, we will probably have it lined up pretty nicely. I know, channel points are great, but that's why I put the stream element points on, so we can still gamble, even without it. It's just that it doesn't actually do anything. Now then. Why is my overlay still saying I'm on the starting screen? Hold on, I need to fix that. It's alright, we always have issues at the beginning. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I don't know why it was frozen for so long. It's usually not like that. Now then, what we were doing? What was I saying? I was saying something. Right! We hit the goal. We're gonna do Route C and D. Never checked if you unlocked gambling points when you're 18? I hope so. Okay, well, I don't know about any of that either, but I suppose we can learn when we get there. What was it? Oh, I keep forgetting what I'm about to say. Right! Route C and D. So I don't have any side quests planned for today. There are some that we need to do, and some that we won't be able to do today because I need to do the prep for it off stream. So today we're just going to be doing a lot of the main story. And no out of game story time today. I think I mentioned this last time, because a lot of stories are going to be in game now from this point on. And most of the ones that we have remaining spoil a big part of the ending of the actual game, or at least any Route C. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, they banned it in your country last time you checked. Okay. Well, that's fine, because we still have plenty of other things we can use them for. In fact, I plan to use it for several things. But those are our secrets. We'll get to those whenever we get to them. Now let's get this controller turned on and hop into the game. I don't think rambling at the beginning is bad, but I do want to get into this because I enjoy it a lot. Now then, last time we left off, we ran to the wrong spot, and then we ran to the correct one in the forest as 9S. He's getting very, very upset and murdery towards the robots, the machines, and he's kind of relapsing. Whenever he encountered the tower and is being sarcastic towards him, he started talking about how machines don't have emotions again, after going through all that stuff he went through with Pascal. Well, I suppose he wasn't actually around for a lot of that at the end of the game. But the point is, he's not stable right now. And we are about to go encourage that behavior. So, into the forest we go, which is now filled with this strange, thick mist. And the machines here want revenge. Cursed humans, we aren't humans. Wrong target. Oh, I guess not. We are sort of in a proxy war representing the humans.
Kill you. That's my line.
Ooh, look at 9S getting edgy. Don't worry, I like the edgy 9S too. In fact, I kind of like him more than his shy, nervous bit that he does with 2B. At the very least, I like the voice acting more. Anyways, what was that thing I was trying to look at? Oh, there it is. That big tower of metal, that's our goal. The Resource Recovery Unit, as the tower called it. But when we get up to it, we're going to find that it has a different name.
Hello, this is the Resource Recovery Unit, now activating defense mode.
Aye aye. And oddly enough, defense mode means opening the door. Don't really know what's up with that. Or maybe the door was open the whole time and it just fills it with machines whenever it gets into defense mode. It's hard to say. But with this big thing, you can't see it here because we're like right below it. But there's a big stream of metal going into the top of it. It's just getting collected from the surrounding area.
Is this writing?
Oh, it's banned fully.
can't
What a
read.
shame.
Analysis.
Oh, yep, writing.
Writing is an ancient language known as angelic. It reads, meat box.
Okay then.
Yep, that is the angelic language. It's just English. It's just English, but you swap out the characters with these ones. It's actually used a bit in Nier Replicant as well. I believe anytime the magic is being used, you can see the angelic text flying around it. Because apparently it has some sort of magical meaning or power. It's hard to tell exactly though, because magic's not talked about that much in the series, despite it being pretty important, at least in Replicant. Anyways, once again, our beautiful loading screen elevators. We're going to take a little bit longer, because I think the reason the game struggles to load this game, not the game, my computer struggles to load this game is because I'm streaming at the same time, and, you know, that takes a lot of power up. Not electrical power, but processing power.
Is this entire building made of machines? Even on the inside?
Analysis.
Aye aye.
Many useless parts unrelated to machine life-form functionality detected.
Oh, and here's those metal things I was talking about. Oh, I guess they're getting sucked into the bottom of this one.
There's no meaning to
I think they're getting sucked into the top of a different one. But these rooms are what most of 9S's side of this playthrough are going to look like. Because his whole thing is going to be going to all three of these and smashing them up. So, let's start our fighting. Fortunately, 9S is still really bad at fighting, so we're going to be doing a lot of hacking. Which means a lot of enemy dialogue is going to get spoken over. Not spoken over, but interrupted. Because 9S is still really, really weak. He always will be. That's kind of his thing as a scanner. But, not to worry. That will not be the entirety of Route C&D, because A2 is very good at fighting. And we can talk about her differences, like the difference between her and 2B when we get to her. It'll be pretty quickly, I think. No more than 20 minutes, I think. Oh, I missed one. And we can see here on full display that 9S is bad at fighting. Because he's struggling to take out this one little guy, even if there is a little bit of a level difference. And his perfect dodge attack isn't that great either. I didn't really show these off in the previous playthrough because I was sort of just brute forcing everything. So they upgraded the weapons, and I didn't realize that it was going to make 9S actually good at combat. But he usually isn't. Oh, my plug-in chips. I forgot about that. You know, why don't we do that right now? Because we're just in a long combat section anyways. Might as well check this out. Because I have picked up a lot of these. Let's see, what do we have equipped? Weapon attack up 1 and 0 and 3, that's fine. Shockwave, I love those. And let's see, I could put a weapon attack plus 4 on. How much is that increase? It's just 5% increase. I would not say that's worth the size it's taking. Not really. Well, actually, it's really a 3% increase because it's the size of both of those put together, and plus more. Down attack's pretty useless. Better shockwave, but counter is not useful at all, actually. I tried using it a few times in my original playthrough, but it just wasn't good. What about defense? What do you have? Okay, we have the anti-chain damage on still. I don't think I need that anymore. What's that big thing I have on? That big block? Oh, it's the offensive heal, probably. Hold on, that's probably in the other category? I don't hacking. Actually, I probably should put hacking boost on for him. Oh, we do want overclock on. What's that big thing? Because it is in defense. Oh, it's the offensive heal plus 6. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. Okay, you know what? We're not going to change it for now. We're going to wait until we get back to the resistance camp so we can buy more space and then upgrade it. I just realized I don't even have the full thing unlocked. I really should have done that by now. Anyway, up to the next floor. Now, there is a little bit of lore in these sections, just not nearly as much as we're going to be getting in A2's bits. At least not in the gameplay sections. There's plenty of cutscene. And there's a weapon, in, not in this one, but in one of these towers, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that box, wherever it is. Oh, can't go in. Oh. Oh, these ones are really tanky. That's fine. Because they are really simple to hack. Oh, wait, hold on. I just remembered. I tweaked the audio a bit earlier, didn't I? Oh, did I keep it up? Okay, it's at an acceptable level, I think. You know, my new headphones came in. I really should get those set up so I can listen to stream audio and the game at the same time. That would be really beneficial. Oh, it's the dark room. I forgot they did that whole thing. I suppose I had to make the combat encounters in this room interesting somehow. Oh, and here's something to talk about. Actually, before coming here, I watched a movie, Batman Forever, which I forgot is actually the third installment in the series, but it's fine because it works just as fine as a standalone movie. And I have not seen that since I was really small, and it's really good. It stands up a lot. Or not stands up, holds up. That's the phrase that people use. I don't really have much to say about it, though. Or at least I do, but not right now, because I'm kind of focusing on the game a bit. Especially when the music's crescendoing in my ear like this. Oh, there's another guy. Hold on. I think I get killed pretty quickly by these guys, so I'm trying to focus. Oh, yeah, I do. What's up with games making enemies that are holding torches deal so much damage? I played the Demon's Souls remake recently. Didn't do it on stream because I felt like it would be a miserable experience. Or a boring one, at the very least. And I was reminded that From Software loves to make enemies holding torches the most absurdly powerful things in existence. I hate it. Every game they make, it's like that. And they're trying to control my camera so I look at the thing. I forgot to buy more heals, didn't I? I did. We'll do that when we get to the next section. Because we need to go to the Resistance camp anyway. Anyways, what's in here? Well, there's the lift, already called down. Is there perhaps treasure in this room? I don't see any. Oh, and you know what I forgot to do? I wanted to go and find all those Project Gestalt entries. I know there's some of them in the main story, which is why I haven't gone looking for them yet. But I really should, before I forget. Oh, spinny floor. That's fun. And I gotta hack this big guy one more time because he has a bit more health than the others. Oh, it's this one. I always hate this one. I always say I hate this one too. Who knew? Making the red block spin would really get on me. You know, yep, there it is. I hate the red block so much. The thing is, they use them more later on. I know they do. I remember explicitly several red block sections that I think are mandatory. Because these hackings are only random for these little guys. Because the actual boss, it'll be predetermined, usually. Ouch. Also, I haven't upgraded my pod, have I? I keep not doing the side quests I need to do for that. I'll get that done at some point. Oh, and I did not mean to hack there, but... the red is, in fact, always a problem. Maybe I should just hack them all, because it goes way faster than actually trying to smack them. How's the shooting go? Oh, horribly. How about this? I missed, so horribly as well. You know, at least if I hacked them, I'd have to listen to them screaming in my ear about revenge. I don't know how loud that's coming through, though. It's getting really drowned out by the music right now. Which is odd, because they're usually pretty good at music balancing, or sound balancing in this game. Whoa, why did it cancel my attack? Ouch. There we go. I should be able to kill these guys pretty quickly. They have the exploding things on them. Which, I don't know if they'll get triggered by the hacking explosion. They should. Logically speaking, they should. Let's see. Oh, they do! Oh, that's perfect. Oh, but they're also surviving like creatures on their own. That's a problem. They're weak, though. That's nice. That's nice. Is that the room finished? I think so. My camera's getting dragged, but yep. Okay. Auto heal +3. Ooh, that could be really nice. I really need to get those upgrades then, huh? For my, what is it? For my capacity? My chip capacity? That's fine. We're almost done with this section, I think. Right? How many floors are there? There can't be too many. Oh, here we are, the last floor. Wonderful.
Machine parts.
Speculation.
Oh, and this one does have metal parts flying out the top. It's flying out instead of in, like I said.
Useful for creating weapons.
Weapons, eh?
Ouch. Oh, man, I have a real problem with that attack getting interrupted, don't I? It happens every time. There we go, one more. Come on, big man. Wonderful. Hello, little orb.
Energy. Close range firing mode. Maximum output.
9S.
Fire.
And just like the title says, they will be getting worse before they get better. 9S is well on his way to getting worse. But there's our key. One key needed to access the tower acquired. Oh, hello. I don't think I actually can kill you right now, can't I? No, I have to talk to you.
Do it. Kill me. Do it. Kill me, coward. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
Oh, 9S. You are wonderful. But we'll get back to you later, because now it's time to go to A2. I love this whole thing where we get to swap between them. It's really great. It's time to go monitor Unit A2. This is our first time getting to play as her. And we get to show off her unique mechanics. I also get to talk a little bit about her lore without spoiling anything.
So then, what happened to command?
Number 2, go! I can handle...
No! Number 4!
Oh, some flashbacks that you would only know about if you were in Japan before this game came out. Whenever Yoko Taro
Activation of Unit A2
was directing a stage play about A2.
Good morning, A2.
Ah, here it is,
Who
A2.
are you?
Tactical Support Unit Pod 042. This pod has been tasked with providing firing support for Yorha Unit.
And in case you're wondering, the black marks on her are not her clothes, that is her
I didn't
skin.
ask for help.
Well, some of it's her clothes.
No request
But
was
most of it's
received
skin.
from Unit A2. Rather, it
Oh,
was
and we
the
get a bop.
final order
Bop. Let me
from
go
this
bop that.
pod's previous support assignment, Unit
Where's the
2B.
mouse?
Well, it's unnecessary.
Bop.
Yorha Unit A2 lacks the authority to override this order.
Whatever.
Now, oh, look at that, they even give you a little
What the
tutorial.
hell is that huge thing?
You hold X,
You're pretty useless.
you can taunt. I'll talk about that in a second, once they stop talking, because they're going to be talking for a while. Probably until they get to that tower. Not the tower, but this like utility tower.
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions.
Why the hell would I do that?
In order to provide optimal support, pods must be supplied.
Never mind, I
with
get to
data
run.
related
She's
to
gonna
the
be. They're gonna be talking for a little bit while
activities of
longer.
support
Not happening.
At least we get to listen to their wonderful banter. I love listening to them fight. Because A2 does not like the pod at all. Oh, are they done? In that case, we can talk about A2's 3 unique abilities. Number 1, she has a super long dash. You can see she stays in the dash for a long time, and she has that red flash too at the end. And she goes invisible. It's really cool, and it's great for moving.
Proposal.
Oh, we're gonna keep
Unit
talking.
A2 should state her intentions.
What did I just say?
If an attending support unit is not provided with data related to the activity of its target, it is programmed to automatically repeat the request every 30 seconds until such data is made available.
Oh, apparently I didn't have the patience to wait 30 seconds.
Proposal. Unit A2 should state her intentions. Needlessly repeating conversations on the same topic is a waste of energy resources.
You're the one who keeps talking.
Anyways, as I was saying, this dash, as you can also see as I've been demonstrating, you can turn in the middle of the dash really well. You can do a whole U-turn and put a little bit extra too. Number 2, you have the taunts. Hold down the light attack button,
Shut off your pain circuits.
and A2 will verbally taunt the foe. This will boost her damage by a significant amount, while also boosting the damage of nearby machines, as indicated by their faces getting red and emitting a bunch of steam. And her final little
30
trait,
seconds have passed.
I'll talk about once they're done
Proposal.
talking. Oh yeah, that's really
Unit A2
satisfying to
should
input.
state
I
her
love the
intentions.
dash.
Stop! My intention is to beat the hell out of every goddamn machine I can find. Is that enough for you?
Affirmative. Scanning and marking of nearby machine life forms complete. Goliath-class enemies detected in desert area. Proposal. Goliath-class enemies should be destroyed.
Don't tell me what to do.
Pods are not authorized to issue commands. Proposals are merely recommendations based on data.
Are you sure about that,
provided
pod?
by Unit A2.
You are really pushy with
Proposal.
her.
Unit A2 should state updated intentions in order to secure more usable data.
Shut the hell up.
Negative. This pod is engaging in activity based on the final order of Unit 2B. Yorha Unit A2 lacks the authority to issue commands.
Look, just stay out of my way.
Affirmative.
I love how mean she is him. Also, if you're playing in the, I don't know about the, like most of the other languages, but at least in the Japanese version, he's less mean, I think, and more sarcastic, I think. Which is also a fine approach. Also, right, the last special feature she has. So 9S and 2B can self-destruct, and it's not really that useful. The only reason you would do it is for the achievement of, like, upskirting them, or if you just wanted to play without their clothes. So, A2 here has a different feature. She has Berserk mode, where she goes super speed, super damage, and she has her health drained the whole time. Now, notably, you can still heal during this. Your auto heal works, your healing items work, your lifesteal works. All of it still works, and the damage boost does not end until a cutscene starts, or your life hits 1. So it's really absurdly powerful. Also, it does remove her 1 bit of actual clothing, but like I said, all this other stuff that's on her, the black bits, are skin, or what's underneath her skin. It's hard to tell. But we will be using that a lot during every boss fight. Now, first things first, we're gonna go see if we can actually get into the Resistance camp before we go to the desert. Because I want to see if I can go buy my upgrades right now. Also, we can talk about a little bit about her lore. Because they're going to get a bit into it later. But a little snippet is that A2 has a unique designation from the other ones. She's the only Yorha model that we meet with A as her designation. And she also has her letter before her number. Oh yeah, of course I love Beast Crest. I love being able to spam out high damage. Now then, this is because A2 is a experimental unit, and her designation A stands for Attacker. They are the prototype for the Battler units, which is what 2B is, and they were deemed obsolete because the Berserker mode put way too much strain on their ability to like function for long periods of time, so it was just removed and replaced with the self-destruct. Also, for some reason, they removed the dash and stuff, which I assume is because of the similar reasons. Anyway, Anemone is not here right now because she is very important to A2's story. That's why she recognized 2B at the beginning, because 2B and A2 look the same. But we'll get to her later when she's actually, you know, here for story reasons. Oh, I can't buy stuff. Oh, that's upsetting. Okay, well, we walked all the way here for no reason. We can at least fast travel while we're here. This beginning section with A2 is, just like 9S, is pretty short because we're just going to run over to an area and smack some stuff for a little while. And then we're going to swap right back after a cutscene showing some good old-fashioned mental deterioration. We'll get to see, though, that A2s and 9Ss are very different because they are very different spots as far as their trauma processing goes. And let's see, actually, you know what? I'm going to put blades on for this fight, not because I want to, like, cheese it, but because I want to see how absurdly overpowered it can be. Because in my first playthrough, I've mentioned this many times, I loved the Blade program. It was by far my favorite one. And the thing with it is that... Actually, let's replace Mirage. It's really, really busted once you have all 3 pods. And it's really, really busted on A2 because of all the damage boost you get. So you can kind of just, not necessarily skip, but break some boss fights with it. And I'll see if this is one of the ones that it applies to, because I don't think it is. But whether it is or not, I want to show off the damage potential. And I might die during this because I don't have a lot of healing, and I will be taking a lot of damage from what's about to happen. Anyway, there's the taunt. You can see big, angry machine face. And we are now shredding through it really quickly despite hitting it in the torso. And that one's resistant to it. Oh, right, can't smack the electricity. Forgot about that. And let's see. Let me take out the electricity so I can actually hit this guy. Perfect. And let's see, can I actually taunt this one, or is his stomping going to stop me? The stomping will probably stop me, so we'll wait till the boss comes out, I suppose. Oh, he actually went into stand-up mode. Or, not stand-up mode, but like thin leg mode, big arm mode. Whatever it's most appropriately called. In that case, I probably can taunt them. There we go. Ouch. Now, luckily, I do actually have that healing chip on, so I will be dealing enough damage to heal from whatever they inflict on me without using my healing items. But the taunt does wear off pretty quick when you don't have plug-in chips, because there are taunt-specific chips. Just like there's hacking-specific chips. But unlike the hacking ones, we will probably use the taunt ones. Anyway, there's our 3 Goliaths destroyed.
Goliath class. That was over before it started.
Negative. Enemy machines remain in the area.
That's right. There's more. Maybe you should talk to your pod more, A2. You know, without threatening it.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, that's right, the big boss creature. It's now just a thing in the desert. And there's a bunch of them, too, all attached together. This is gonna be really fun.
To be a machine life form that has adapted to the desert environment.
Ooh, wait, I should not have taunted it while it's in the air. I cannot hit it while it's up
Yeah,
there.
that's real helpful.
Can you come down here so I can start fighting you? Okay, let's try Blade without any damage boost on first.
He's tough.
It's still overpowered, yeah. Not that overpowered, but it's just really strong, which is what I remembered. And now, the next time we get up close to them, we can try with Berserker mode on.
Guess it's too bad I'm
Now,
not
we do have to time that well, because we cannot spam items to get through it. Oh yeah, the big worm enemy. We love big worm enemy. Actually, there is another big worm enemy we have to fight later. It has a bit of a different design, though. Oh wait, I just used Berserker mode before my thing was ready. I'm gonna kill myself on accident. Yep, okay, you know, that's my bad. Anyway, we did kill another orb. So the way this fight works is that whenever you get an orb on low health, instead of actually dying, it just has a protective shield put over it. So it will not get easier as we progress.
Don't patronize me.
And A2, of course, is still fighting with the pod. He does not get bored of it, in case you're wondering. I wouldn't either. I love the pods. including how surprisingly stupid they can be. Or not necessarily stupid. They like to feign ignorance because how blunt they are. I find it charming. Anyway, I have 2 healing items left. And something that hasn't been an issue this playthrough yet is that you do not get your healing items back if you die and you reload your save. Those are gone for good. So if we die here, we're kind of screwed for a while. And those orbs went outside the boss arena. I did not know they could do that. So we're not going to be using B mode, unfortunately, because I need to preserve my healing. And if I put it on, that is dooming me to, at some point, hit 1 HP, which I can't quite afford right now. Get that blade charge up again, because I forgot that I have it off cooldown now. Ouch. I suppose it does get a little bit easier, because the ones that get disabled stay on the ground. But that just means that they're always trying to hit me with lasers, usually. Also, another benefit of the blades that I didn't mention before is that they are going to be constantly triggering my heal on damage, which is why I'm basically immortal if I'm next to the enemy while using it. You can see I was barely taking any damage. But that's also because they weren't hitting me that much. Now then, how many more of these things are there? It looks like, I can't see, 3 maybe? I'm just guessing. Oh, 3, look at that, I guessed properly. In that case, we should get it through the next cycle, I think. Since the blades will be back up, so I should be able to get 2 at once. There we go, that's 1 down. Almost got it. Oh, wait, did it just... Oh, it went into the air. Okay. I don't think it's snapped up into the air properly because of the ledge I was on. It's a bit hard to tell what's intentional and not because I'm in the middle of a sandstorm. Oh, there's 3 left. Nope, I miscounted. Okay. That's a shame. It's fine. We have blades. We can still get through it quick. As long as we don't get the interruption activated, which shouldn't be an issue. There's 2. 1 more somewhere. Come on, where is it? Somewhere around here. Where did the thing go? Ah, there it is. Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, man. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's in the air. There we go. Come down here, Hegel. Or Hegel. I don't actually know what Hegel means. Because some of the names are pretty obvious in their meaning. I'm not sure about this one.
Oncoming EMP attack detected. Escape recommended.
And a big EMP attack. Look at this hacking section of A2.
The EMP attack appears to have caused hacking damage to Unit A2's memory modules.
So this is my memory area. But why are you here?
Notably, A2 does not control any differently than 9S while you're in here.
In case of breakdown.
Just like 2B didn't.
Next time,
You just don't get to do this voluntarily.
before you go poking around in my head.
And as we can see, A2's defenses are not especially thick, which will come up kind of later. But it's not actually that important. Just a bit of a note.
What's all this about?
That would be the machine we were fighting.
The enemy's memories to merge with your own.
Enemy memories merging with her own? Ooh, I wonder if that's happened before. In case you're wondering, it has. Just earlier, in fact, whenever 2B gave all her memories to A2. Maybe I should have saved that for, like, 5 minutes later, because they are about to talk about that.
Normally you'd be called, but we'll be calling you 2B. Continue to observe the situation and dispatch them.
This is a fragment of Unit 2B's memory data. It is an order she received from the Yorha commander when she was still alive.
That's an important memory. Can't make much of it right now, though, if you don't have the knowledge. I certainly was really trying to guess what it was at the beginning, when I first played. Oh, I lost. We get to stay here, though.
Memory data recognized as belonging to Yorha Unit A2.
And there's more memories from that stage play I mentioned.
Get out of my head already.
And it's going to be getting mentioned quite a few more times, but don't worry. They will talk about it. They won't just talk about it in the game. Remember how I mentioned there's those optional stories in the game? Not optional, but stories in the game? Well, there's an optional one, and that optional one is A2 story, and we will be reading that here. And I think they adapt it pretty well in the game. It's been a while, though, so I don't remember. Oh, and here is the personification of the machine. Just like the one in the ocean, it's looking for its creator. But alas, there are none.
You and I are the same. We have no one to help us. We can only cry and scream. Shut up! Just shut up.
And they continue to get worse. That stream title was really accurate. I forgot how they really do just keep getting worse. Pod cutscene.
Pod 153. Commencing data sharing.
I love these little guys. I say that every time.
Launching compressed conversation.
And look at their little hands. Oh, it's this one. So here's a fun fact. You can actually decrypt these messages they're sending to each other. I don't recall exactly what they say, but it's something along the line of, "Oh, you really took the time to decrypt this, huh?"
On the effects of Unit 2B's memory
I find it quite
effect on
comical.
Unit A2's self-consciousness.
Understood. Updating as reference data for support activity.
Anyways, basically the gist of what they were saying just now is 2B's memories are having an effect on A2. Now, it's time to go back to 9S. We're going to be bouncing between them, back and forth, like intended. I don't actually know which one you're intended to start with. It doesn't really matter. If I had to guess, it's probably 9S first. I'm not actually sure. We'll be able to piece it together later on. But for now, let's start reading. Analysis. Unit 9S has destroyed the core of a resource recovery unit. He has attained an authorization key. In the process... Oh, right, I should be reading this a bit quicker. But I'm concerned about his worsening psychological state. Care should be taken to prevent Unit 9S from coming into contact with Unit A2. Affirmative. Likewise, this pod will take care to see that Unit A2 avoids contact with Unit 9S. Oh, and there's our lore reason for why they don't meet. Aside from the fact that they always just happen to miss each other by like literal minutes.
Proposal. Commence data overhaul immediately.
Pod, search for the other structural units. I need to find those authorization keys and destroy the tower.
Alert. Combat inadvisable during abnormal vital conditions.
It's fine. Run the search.
Scanning. Actively operating enemy large structural unit detected in accessible location. Marking location on map.
Okay, and now we get to go to the flooded city. We will be stopping at the, what's it called? The resistance camp, though. I want to get those upgrades. And as we can see, Ines is starting to, what would the word be? Disregard his physical condition. Anyway, here's the machine village. So I guess canonically, A2's route occurs first, and then 9S's. We're doing 9S's first, and then A2's. But for some reason, the machines are all gone, and we do not know why. We will find out why they're gone in A2's route. For now, resistance camp, away we go. Also, no transporting to the desert center, because that's where A2 is. I don't even know if you can walk over there. I assume the pod stops you. I've never really tried it. Oh, I forgot, we have side quests active already. We can do those if we want to, because we did pick up this one side quest from this guy, and that is one that I want to do, I remember that. Anyway, shopping please. I have an absurd amount of money. I would like to buy all of my storage boosts. Thank you. Thank you. Is there anything else that you have? No. Can I upgrade my pods? Oh, I can upgrade one of them. Well, I'm fine with that because it gives me stronger pod programs. Which reminds me, I need to take off the blades. And let's see, fusion. If I fuse this... right, I can only fuse it with the same tier. That was the issue I was running into, wasn't it? Do I have any other black diamonds I can combine? Oh, I do! Perfect. Combine. I have max HP up +3, which is fantastic. Let's see, what else do we have? Ooh, evade range is really good with A2 because of her special dash. We could use that. And that's all of our chips. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Let's put together some new chips, shall we? Because we have a ton of new space. We don't do this much. There hasn't been much need for it. But it certainly is a bit of fun, yeah? Now then, let's do all chips, shall we? Actually, no, let's just go through one by one. That'd be a lot better. Attack chips. We have attack up 0 and attack up 3. Good, good. And shockwave. Is there anything else we need? Not really. What things that we need, not want? From defense, the anti-chain damage is pretty essential. Offensive heal +6 is really, really good. Max HP up +3. And auto heal would not be bad. Though I'd actually like more offensive heal. What was the other one I had on? I have offensive heal +6 on. We'll stack offensive heals if we don't find anything else we need. Overclock is good. I don't especially care about fast cooldown. Beta range up is nice. I don't care about XP gain at this point. Okay, in that case, for the rest of the stuff, we can just spam the offensive heal. Which I don't actually have much of, do I? No. But it's better than nothing. And let's see. Oh, we can perfectly fit one auto heal onto it. But that's not especially useful because we're trying to build for B mode, and we're constantly taking damage during that. We can put something with 5 space on it or less. So let's go see if we have literally anything that takes 5 or less. We already have overclock on. We can get 2% more XP, I suppose. Wait, hold on, there's something there. Oh, we can get auto use item. That's not actually bad. I don't know if it works during B mode though, is the issue. 5 or less. Let's see. The only thing we have is auto use item. In that case, we'll just go ahead and put that on. And look at that, a perfectly organized and filled up chip loadout. And we probably never have to touch that again. Let's go buy a ton of healing items, and they will last us to the end of the game probably. What did these two sell actually? Oh, they sell weapons! They sell the new weapons. Yep, okay, get those and upgrade them. We will have to go to the forest to upgrade those, but we'll do it later, it's fine. They sell a bunch of unique chips. I don't really need them, but I guess for completion's sake I might as well grab them. Notably, one of the things they sell, the death rattle, is completely useless. All it does is let you hear the enemy scream when you kill them. I don't really know why they sell that, but they do. Oh, well, they're asking about the side quest. Hey, do you think you could help us out with something? Devla, please. Well, what else can we do? Ever since that huge-ass tower showed up, we've been short on people and supplies. Keep getting distracted by little things. We'll never get those resistant members repaired. That's true, but... Oh, can I... Oh, I was about to throw away my stuff, because I want to do this. Oh, there you have it. Mind lending us a hand? I would love to, but first, and get through that dialogue, I need to throw away all of my tree sap. Literally all of it. Because if I don't do that, I won't be able to do your quests. And I do actually want to do your quests. So it's going to be over here in materials, I believe. You gotta find your tree sap, which, even if you didn't give yourself extra materials like I did, you would be completely filled up on at this point because they are all over the place in the city. Tree sap, here it is. Discard, get rid of it all. Now I will accept your quests. Great, much appreciated. Okay, so all we need are some strip screws, small gears, and machine oil. You can get the strip screws from machines that look like they've been stacked on top of each other. I think you can get small gears from the small machines with the short legs. You should be able to find some machine oil near a deserted truck at the abandoned factory. Please don't put yourself in danger for this, alright? Oh, there's multiple steps to the quest. Okay, it's fine.
That's everything the twins
We did not
asked
need to do it immediately. Oh, I guess we did. It's fine. Let's see. Yep, that's everything. Thanks for your help. And then it's time for us to get to work, Devila. What are you gonna use that stuff for anyways? Isn't it obvious? Daily necessities. We're often asked to handle various odd jobs around the camp. Odd jobs? With all your technical skills? Oh, it's no bother. We're happy to help however we can. Frankly, we're thankful to just have a job of any kind. Anyway, enough gabbing. Here's your reward. Oh, I couldn't possibly take this much. Just take it already. It's not like we have anything to spend it on. Go on, you earned it. Maybe you'll agree to help us again later? What do we get? Some pure water, that's nice if I needed to grind, because it's kind of annoying to get. Oh, mushrooms are annoying to get too. That's actually really good quest rewards if I didn't hack my materials in. Because mushrooms and freshwater are the two materials I remember explicitly grinding for back when I initially played the game. Anyway, what do you sell? Oh, they're asking about another quest. Hey sis, just ask already. You want me to get materials for you? Oh, we couldn't possibly ask. Thanks, this is a huge help. Devila, we can't keep asking people to... Yes, we can, sis. Let's just be grateful for the help. Anyway, I'll just need you to track down some desert roses. It's a pretty rare plant, but I start by searching around the old ruins in the desert. Sorry to put you through this, and please be careful. Some of the desert enemies are quite strong. Oh, I actually don't have those, do I? Huh, look at that, the side quest I'll actually have to do. Anyway, I need to buy healing. 99 small healing, thank you. 99 medium healing. And 96 large healing. Wonderful. Some visual cures wouldn't go amiss, but I don't think I'm going to be getting hit by EMP enemies anymore because they're pretty rare and they don't come in groups anymore. Yeah, we can just ignore it. I'll grab the unique chip though. I'll grab this one as well. You know, I might as well just grab all the unique chips while I'm here, because they all are available now. And I'm not going for completion, but it doesn't mean I don't enjoy having my number go up. Oh, here's the sound data. No wonder my my jukebox has been so empty. Oh, has he been had that the whole time? Oh, that's a bit embarrassing. Okay, anyway, these two, the tutorial people, have new things to say. Anything interesting? It must have been tough for Yorha. Now we've got no bunker, and we can't replenish our bodies, so if we die, there's no more recovery. If you die now, it's the end, so I'd recommend saving as much as possible. Okay, they're just talking about the actual in-game events. How about you, big man? Oh, you're a scanner, aren't you? I know everything. Okay, maybe not everything, but you can ask me anything you want to know about hacking. Okay, in that case, I also don't need to talk to him either. Where were we going to go next? I think we can do the side quests as either character at this point. Most of them, anyways. But one of them, the one that I want to do from that guy, is 9X exclusive, so I should do that one right now. I'll try to see where on the map I need to go for it before I decide. Oh, there's another quest here in the Resistance camp. That's okay. Okay, there's one in the... Oh, wait, yeah, because everything he wanted to do was in the flooded city. So I can just do that while I'm here. Popla's errand sends me to the desert. Alright, that's the mysterious letter. Okay, I assume that all the other ones are mysterious letter then. And that one in the desert is for that weapon I missed. So, to the flooded city we go. Actually, let's fast travel there. I don't want to go through the whole mess of pipes. Transport to Flooded City Coast, please. It is the only place in the Flooded City I can travel to, because it's a very small area. I wonder why they made it so small. It doesn't really seem like it's missing anything, per se. So I don't want to say it's cut content or anything, but it definitely does stand out against the other ones as being tiny. Well, I suppose the amusement park is also pretty small if you're just considering the walkable area. Anyway, let's save before we go on, because we might end up accidentally going into the main story. Or intentionally going into it, either way. Also, they changed the music for the Flooded City. It's very upbeat now. And they put the vocals on it. Wow. Anyway, here's our next big tower.
Hello.
This one will be a little bit more interesting because I think this one has the lore in it.
Defense mode.
Now activating defense mode. Yes, yes. Now then, there are actually two things around here that we need to do. So let's clear the area before we go in there. One little guy. And two little guys. There we go. Be gone. Let's pick up some bodies, shall we? Body number 1.
Alert. This is one
Oh,
of
look
the
at that, he actually has
research
guns!
we were asked to
I
locate.
talked about that last time.
I was afraid
How we don't
we'd
really see
find
them
this.
use guns in game.
The only personal items are these dog tags.
Analysis. Remaining transmission
Wow, I think
records
it's
indicate
like the only time in the entire game that you see an
retreat
actual
from battle.
functioning
Analysis
gun.
of final coordinates complete.
How rare.
Marking locations on map.
Let's go take a look. Maybe some of them will still be alive.
Anyway, this quest sends me running around the entire map looking for the bodies. And we will be doing it, like I said, but before that, there's something over here. Because you might recall, this is where not 2B's flight unit landed. And here it is. Oh, hold on. Little guy's running up on me. Oh, big guy, actually. Let me take care of him. Because I want to look at this flight unit and grab the thing on it without getting interrupted. Wonderful. Now then, how do I interact with this? There we go. Just had to clip into it a little bit. Or not.
The remains of a Yorha flight unit. ID of Yorha Unit 2B confirmed within the craft.
This belonged to 2B.
Unsent message found within memory of flight unit.
Play it.
I want to be a bit quiet while this plays.
Unit 2B. If anyone is listening to this, there's something I need you to do. If you ever meet up with your Unit 9S, I want him. I'm sorry. Please just give him the following message. 9S. The time I was able to spend with you, it was like memories of pure light. Thank you. 9.
End of message.
Oh, 2B.
Oh, and there's even more trauma for little 9S. Really can't get worse than that, can it? But I really like this little detail here, because the thing is, this is completely out of the way, unmarked. You probably won't even notice it when you're walking in here. You probably forgot that it is here from whenever 2B crashed. You probably just assume it blew up. But yeah, you can just go down there and get that little extra bonus message if you want. Now, before we go into this next story section, I want to see if it's actually reasonable for me to go do that rest of that side quest right now or not. That's the mall. I think the last one was in the desert. You know what? Why not? Let's go do that one right now. Because the longer we wait, the more awkward it's going to be. Oh, I know. Therapist would be so rich. You ever see Into the Spider-Verse, the second one? Or at least a trailer for it? And there's that scene where all the Spider-Men are lining up for one therapist because it's Spider-Man. That's exactly what would happen here in the Nier universe. Every character from every game needs to speak to the therapist really badly. But that's part of what makes it so entertaining. Though I feel like a therapist would also have a huge struggle to deal with because they just don't understand a lot of concepts. Because, like, 9S and 2B... Oh, you haven't seen it yet? No worries. Yeah, 9S and 2B are not... They're not especially emotionally intelligent. Like, they're clearly stunted from the perspective of the audience. But they don't show it off that much, other than whenever they're outward, like explicitly denying their feelings, which they do often. But a lot of them just straight up don't understand what's happening. That is not the mall. I got disoriented. That is the amusement park. Okay, hold on. Back to the fast travel point. It's a bit overwhelming to commit several hours in one go. Oh yeah, I certainly get that. I haven't actually been able... I've been watching more movies recently. I've been trying to get through it. I made a list of movies I want to watch. And just sort of got out of control. So I've been chipping away at it. But I definitely do find watching movies at home instead of at a cinema a bit difficult at times. I just sort of need to be in the mood for it. Luckily, being tired at the end of the day is a great mood for watching movies. Hence the fact that I watched a movie before coming here. I mentioned that earlier. And I didn't really talk about it that much because I was sort of distracted by the fight. And I'm still not going to talk about it much. Because I don't actually feel like it anymore. I don't know why. You went to the theater to see one yesterday? To make you want to watch more? I just need to find movies you want to watch? I mean, that's why I started keeping the list that I have. Oh, you know, while we're here, we could try to kill the rabbit. Because it would be easier as 9S to do it. It'd be a lot easier to do it as 9S. Hold on, let's save the game. I want to see how quickly we can wake it up. We're going to go grab the body, and then we're going to try and kill the rabbit. Because even with B mode, unless I'm level 99, it's going to take forever to kill. Now, where's that body at? Oh, here it is.
Man, there's blood everywhere.
This guy has
Whatever
a really big
happened
machete.
Must have happened right here. Talk about a bad way to
I thought
go.
they all used double weapons. Where'd the other machete go? Okay, let's see. Do I have blades equipped still? I do. Good thing it... Oh, no I don't. I'm going to absolutely need blades for this if I want it to be even remotely quick. Let's see. Blades, blades... There we go. Theater also why you sleep at your usual stream time? Oh, at the usual stream time since it's a late night movie. You get home at almost 2 a.m. I see. Now then. I believe so we're going to start chopping away this thing for a little bit. I believe I mentioned before, this is a level 99 enemy with very, very high defense. It takes a long time to kill it, and you can't even hack into it until you wake it up, which means you need to get it to like 75% HP or something. So we're just going to be sitting here using the blade program for a while. In fact, let me see if I have any like damage boosters, like items. So you get for like liking horror. I'm not personally a huge fan of horror. Oh, I do have attacks. Oh, that's only for weapon attacks. Pod range attacks. There's no pod programming the attack up? Oh, that's a shame. Okay, that's fine. We can just shoot while we're not using the program. But I don't want to hit this guy over here. He's friendly. Actually, what does he have to say? If it can sway me, I won't kill it. Oh, hold on, this guy's hostile. Anyway, goodbye, little man. Now, what do you have to say? Are you just like giving me a hint the big guy's alive? No, you're not. Why can I not talk to you still? Oh, there's another thing locked onto me. That's why. That is one of the more annoying features, because these little guys take so long to walk to you. If they aggro onto you, you're just not going to be able to talk to anyone at all. You, meat, vegetables. Okay, you know, I don't mind killing him. So if I accidentally kill him, which is actually exactly what's about to happen, it's fine. Sorry, little dude. But I had to start chipping away at the big rabbit. Because he drops a material for upgrading the pods. Remember finding finite fighting in your second grade, and you loved horror pretty much ever since? Oh, I certainly understand that. The first FNAF game was really quite astonishing. That, like I said, once again, just saying it, I'm not really into horror, which by extension means I'm not really into FNAF. But that first one, even the second one to a degree as well, really were kind of masterpieces at the time, because there wasn't anything like it. The whole idea of being stuck in one spot was really novel, and it was executed really well. Why am I facing away? Oh, it's because I'm aggro on this guy. Not to mention the atmosphere. I mean, I think that's the thing that everyone compliments it on, is that the atmosphere is great. And it is. Even I can appreciate that. Anyways, you know, this would be a great time to have panel points. I could do a prediction on how long it would take to get this thing open. Like, not open, but aggressive. But alas, I'm thinking too far ahead. That's going to be a little bit while off. Oh, you know, I should be using the sword while I'm doing all this, shouldn't I? That would make it a lot faster. Because the gun does not deal a lot of damage. Even if 9S's sword doesn't deal him a lot of damage itself either. If you think that first video you saw, you wanted to start learning English proper? Oh, I see. I don't think I've ever wanted to learn a language because of the media. It's usually just because convenience. Come on, wake up, rabbit. Ah. It has such an absurd amount of health. I don't even know how long it's going to take to kill this thing once I have hacking open. It's not like I have hacking chips turned on. And I am literally half this thing's level. Actually, even a little bit less. And if we learned anything from Father Servo, it's that that level difference makes a huge difference in terms of hacking damage. YouTubers from your country didn't really care for it when it came out? Aye, aye. I don't really give that. There's probably the difference between interests in video games as far as different countries go. A lot of people don't really realize that though, unless they're playing on a system that's only sells well in their country. I remember, what was it? Whenever Smash Ultimate was coming out with all their DLC fighters, and then Terry Bogard was added. I know a lot of people didn't even know who he was, at least where I live, because King of Fighters just wasn't a thing here. But to be fair, video games in general aren't really a thing here in specific. Yeah, he's definitely a big name. Man, this thing is taking forever. Come on, wake up, rabbit. It'd be nice if I could see its health bar at the very least. Oh, it's probably just quicker to stand right next to him and not swing so that the blades stay on him while I'm doing this. There we go. Back to swinging now. Also, I should point out, since we upgraded our pod, you might have noticed, we shoot that orb out when we start shooting. This is in reference to Replicant. So in Replicant we have we don't have a pod, but we have a magical book that flies around with us. And it's how we cast all our magic. And its initial thing that you do, like your little magic spell you have, is Dark Blast. You just hold down the button, it sucks up your mana and shoots beam like this. But it has two special features. One, if you hold down long enough and then you release, it shoots a burst of tracking shots. And the other one is that the first shot is always stronger. So if you wanted to, you could spam the click like this instead of just holding down the button to deal way more damage. Now, here in Automata, it's not really worth it at all because you're just going to hurt your finger. But it is a cool reference at the very least. Also, it probably has a lore reason to exist because that particular magic book was studied by humans a lot. And I would not doubt that Yorha has records for it, which is why they made the pods. And in case you're wondering, I'm not really doing the jumping attacks voluntarily. I just kind of had to get up onto the ledge so my sword attacks connect. I suppose it's not that bad on the floor, though. I really should have set a timer before this or something. I'm kind of interested to know how long this takes. In fact, at this point, because it's taken this long, I think we might actually just have to run away from it, because it might just straight up kill me. Or take 0 damage or something from hacking. We'll see when we get to that, though. Come on, wake up, bud. I know you're probably taking 1 damage per hit. I want you to fight me. Also, I wonder how much experience I have to get from this. I know it's a really good XP farm if you can wake it up pretty early. It pretty much is a just chatting stream. I wasn't planning to do this today, actually. I just sort of stumbled on it while we're doing the side quest, and I got distracted. Come on, wake up, rabbit. Wake up, rabbit. You can do it. Hold on, let me charge my blades again. Here's the thing. I keep taking my hand off the controller when I'm doing this. The absolute worst thing that could happen is the moment I do that, he wakes up and smacks me. That would suck. So from what I remember, he has a pretty unique attack pattern where he actually uses the trumpet to spit his projectiles, so I don't think he will smack me immediately. Also, there is actually a way you can tell that it's alive, aside from the fact that it has this little damage animation, from the sparks. is that if you run up to it as A2 and you taunt it, even if it's inactive, its face will still turn red, and you can still do more damage to it. In fact, if it wasn't for the fact that I was so low level, I would be doing this as A2. Because B mode taunt plus blade as A2 is way faster than anything that 9S would be able to do. Unless you were also level 99. Or at least very high level. But if you're doing it at super high level, well, I mean, why didn't you do it earlier? Kinda seems like a waste to grind all the way up to that high of a level without getting your pod upgrade. Oh, hold on. My charge is ready. You know, how much HP does this thing actually have? I don't know. If I had to guess, it's probably 9999999 or something. I mean, it is max level giant golden rabbit. It would make sense. In fact, if there was a place I could just stand and shoot from a safe spot, I would just take a break right now and go get a drink or something. This is taking a lot longer than I remembered it being. Also, look, you can see the bridge up top that leads to the machine village. That's actually there the whole time. You usually just don't notice that on the first time through because you're distracted by everything on the ground. You know, the giant like parade of machines saying "Don't kill us," pretty much. They're not actually saying "Don't kill us," but they might as well be. But you know what? We definitely deserve a weapons stowaway or two after we do this, whether we win or lose. That being said, we're absolutely going to stay here until we wake up at this point, because the sunk cost fallacy has a tight grip on me. And I will not permit leaving before this thing wakes up. So wake up already, rabbit. We have stuff to do. Wakey wakey. Almost time for blades again. Oh, blade time. 2, 3, and go. Come on, wake up, rabbit. You don't want to be here all day either, do you? You don't want to sit here taking damage for all eternity? Hmm? Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized I pushed it. Look at this. It's not centered anymore. What do I have that's pushing it? Does the blade program have knockback on it? Oh, that's really funny. I never noticed that before. Okay, well, let's keep on smacking from this side. Maybe I can push him off his pedestal all the way before he wakes up. You know, how about this? If he gets off the pedestal before I wake him up, we'll stop doing this, okay? This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Actually, I don't even know if he can follow the pedestal. I mean, he probably can, because 9S just slips right off of it. So there's not actually a barrier there. Come on, wake up. Oh, blades are ready. 2, 3, and go. Wake up. I wonder if I can see it moving if I look straight down at it. Not really. Maybe it's not the blade program that moves it. Maybe it's just the sword that moves it. That's probably it, because the sword does actually knock stuff back. Unlike the blade. Come on, wake up. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. I mean, actually, I already have, but I keep talking about you, the big golden rabbit. But you know, this is a really good test for the secret boss, because there is a secret boss in this game that we are going to be doing as part of quests, and it is also level 99, and it's nice to know that I absolutely cannot do that right now. I was thinking about it. Not knowing this stream, but I was thinking before the stream of getting this, like, the items I need prepped to activate it. But yeah, we would have gotten absolutely destroyed if we had done that. Would have been fun though, because it's a bit of a journey to get there. Oh, I suppose if we did the entire journey just to get one shot at the end, it would have been a bit disappointing. Oh, hold on, blades are ready. 2, 3. You know what? I should probably look up how long it takes to wake this thing up, because I'm certain that the wiki says. I mean, I know it's not. It's depending on how much damage you have. I should check that anyway, shouldn't I? Can you tell that self-doubt is starting to come in? Let's see here. Near Automata. Golden Rabbit. Man, I need to work on my typing speed. It has deteriorated a little bit. Let's see here. Oh, it's at level 80. I thought it was at level 99. How surprising. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, yeah, it was possible to hack it when the game first came out. I don't care about that, though. Engaging in combat, the player must deal a set, very high amount of damage to do. It counts as a level 80 in enemies in inert state. So at low levels, it may take a very long time to wake up due to most attacks dealing 0 or 1 damage. Oh, I did not know that you could deal 0 damage. I thought you always deal the minimum of 1. In that case, that probably is explaining why my damage is so low. Let me get a better weapon out then. Because admittedly, 9S's weapon is not a very good one. I mean, it has decent base stats, but its ability is not good. And I definitely have better options. Let's see, probably the Cypress Stick, if I had to guess. That's max of 304. What do we have equipped right now? There's like one of the here it is. Okay, this has a higher base damage, but because it has such a high defense, I think the crit is better. So stick, please. Thank you. Oh, I didn't actually equip it, did I? No, I didn't. I messed that up. Hold on. Oh, we can put on weapon set 2. How about that? Because we just have a bare fist on that. And weapon set. That's not it. Which button was the swap weapon set? There it is. Okay. Stick time. Thing has higher not higher damage, but has a chance to do crit, which will guarantee it's not 0 damage, I think. Oh, also blades are ready. I spend the whole time doing stuff. Smack, smack, smack. Wake up, rabbit. You know, at some point I am just going to have to give up on this, because I don't think I'm actually going to be able to wake it up within a reasonable time frame. So we are actually getting quite a lot of crits. This weapon... Actually, you know, I remember a long time ago, I considered this weapon to be really good. I just didn't use it for some reason. It was probably because I got annoyed by the damage numbers showing up and everything I hit. I wonder how much the crit actually does. You know, let's go see. There's some stuff around here I can smack. Let's see if it dies in... Hopefully it doesn't die in one hit. Unless it's a crit. Oh wait, the damage numbers don't even show up because I don't have damage numbers turned on. I was wondering why I couldn't tell how much damage I was doing. Because I took that off ages ago. Okay. That makes sense. Well, let's get... You know how this... We'll do one more cycle of blades, and if we can't wake it up, we'll leave. I'm not going to let the sunk cost fallacy get me today. Okay, fine, we'll leave, we'll leave. Where do we need to go now, right? To the forest, I think? Oh, what a shame, that's upsetting. Very upsetting. Let me see. That's Popola's errand in the desert. Which we can do later. Oh. And gathering keepsakes is the factory, okay. That should be pretty quick to do. No, I do actually need to go back to the factory off screen at some point. Because there is the weapon in there that I missed. And I'm pretty sure I could have gotten it if I took the right robot to the door. But I just assumed the flying one would work, so I just used that, and it obviously didn't. And I do not want to go that entire section again on screen, because it just takes like a long time. Like, you just walk so much. I've already forgotten where I was going to go. Not desert, not Pascal, not forest. Ah, factory, that's what it was. Good old factory. I was talking about the factory. How did I forget that we were going to go here? It's fine, it's fine. Actually, you know what? I probably should... I was talking a second ago about going to get a drink or something. I probably should do that. I had that one stream where I was getting up every hour or so to go get water. That'd be a good habit to make. Or at least a good habit to keep. Here's the body in the bushes. Ah, okay. I guess they don't necessarily have dual the same weapons. They just have dual weapons in general. Because this guy also has a sword and a gun.
Alert. This is one of the Resistance members we were asked to locate. No vital signs detected. The unit is deceased.
There's another
Alert.
dead unit.
Emergency support request found in transmission records.
When was it sent?
Approximately 12 minutes ago.
That means they're still alive. Let's go.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
That's right, 12 minutes ago, our final guy sent a message out. So let's go see where that is. You can probably just see it on this map. Hold on. Let's see. This Popo's quest. Oh, I can't see it on the map. Okay, I'll have to look at the actual map. I was trying to be lazy. Because I'm being a little bit discouraged after that whole rabbit thing. That's fine though, we'll get a revenge, I promise. Oh, they're out in the middle of the desert. Oh, I can't fast travel to the middle of the desert. Can I go there right now? A2 is... Oh, I guess A2 isn't actually there right now, is she? Okay, over there. To the desert. We have a long run to go. And then we had to go touch the checkpoint. See why it's not turned on right now. Unless the pod stops me. You know, I did mention earlier, I don't know if the pod stops you or not. This would be a great time to find out. If it does, that'd be unfortunate, because it'll make the progression of this quest feel a bit weird. But I suppose with that rabbit detour, it already feels a bit weird, doesn't it? Anyways, that is back to the city. Yeah, what's up with this specific song that's playing? Does it always play when you're going anywhere in the city in Route C and D? That's a different one. I never noticed that they changed it. I suppose I didn't spend much time in the city in Route C and D, did I? I think the first time around, I didn't actually have to do much in the city because I had completed just about every side quest already. And C and D have its own side quests anyways, that mostly take place outside of it in the other areas. Anyway, Desert Zone. Oh, I should know. So I'm going to check the price of the game because you considered playing it a few times recently. And of course it's 18+. Oh, yeah. Actually, I did encounter that issue one time before when I was younger. I went to buy a Mortal Kombat game and then it was 18+, which was a bit embarrassing. But it was fine because I just went out and got my dad because he was nearby. Yeah, this game, I definitely understand why it's rated 18+ though. Because you have the option to make 2B half naked most of the game. And it is not really shy with its, not necessarily innuendo, what would the word be? I'm not sure what word you would use, but it's like, you know, we'll get back to it on that. I'm not sure what word you would actually use to describe it. Because for now, we had to go fight these two big tanks. In case you're wondering, no, that guy is already dead, no matter how fast you get here.
Initiating rescue.
Ah, you know, hold on. Adult themes. That works. That works as the word. I've been trying to think of it. Because this definitely does hit on some heavier topics, especially in the side quests. Of course, I didn't actually finish a lot of the side quests, because I want to show off the main game for the most part. But yeah, they definitely get into that. Not going to spoil it though, in case anyone here does actually eventually go on to play the game themselves. You do have the option to get the enemy anyway, you just don't want to risk the consequences. Aye. Actually, since you're checking, can you also check what rating Nier Replicant is? I think that one's also 18+. But it's actually, most of the graphic content is contained in the side material, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was lower. Anyway, nothing especially interesting happening on screen. I'm just hacking the Mad Max tanks over and over. There we go. Hacking almost complete. Hopefully getting close to these little orbs makes them pretty much impossible to get hit by. Ouch. Ouch. There we go. And does this one summon reinforcements? I don't think it does. Oh, it does. You know, I just did this one. I should know that. All the near games you can find at your 18 plus? Ah, unfortunate. Though I suppose that makes sense, at least for reincarnation. That one's not actually active anymore. So here's I'm gonna share something frustrating. Nier Reincarnation, the third Nier game. It is a live service gacha game that was not very well advertised, at least not outside Japan. So I didn't know that it existed until the announcement that it was shutting down came out. Needless to say, I did not get to play it, and I am very frustrated about it, even to this day. Because not only did I not get to play it, but right after it shut down, the Square Enix sent out the cease and desist to the fan archive of all the materials. So now, the only way I will get to experience it is through, like, YouTube videos that recap it. Which is a real shame. Not that I don't enjoy those, but I certainly would have preferred to play the game myself. Even if it was a gacha game. Anyway, now we have to hack the second robot. And I know we are a little bit under-leveled for this, but that's fine. Because if we're under-leveled for a side quest like this, we're probably under-leveled for the main quest as well. I'd rather get my levels here than in a fight that I'm required to do and can't leave. Oh, it's this one. I don't like this one. Ouch. Ah, yep, it always gets me. Always gets me. I'll figure it out one day. The optimal path, that is. There we go. That one's pretty easy. This one's also pretty easy. I don't think I failed this one yet, have I? I might have. No, I don't think I failed this one, actually. Kind of funny that a lot of games have hitbox that aren't 18 plus. Some games are pretty comparison. Oh yeah, game ratings are really sort of weird. At least the ESRB ratings are. Because they didn't even exist initially. I mean, most ratings didn't exist initially. You know, it's kind of how they work, is that they don't exist and someone gets mad and they get made. And they always have the strangest regulations. Like the rules as to how the regulations are made. Like, you can't... what was it? I think there was this whole thing that got called out a few years ago with the American movie rating. I don't know what it's called. But one of the regulations they had is that you can't challenge the rating you get by comparing your thing to another movie that got a rating. It was kind of silly if you ask me. Anyways, here's the last guy. He's also dead.
This is one of the Resistance members we were asked to locate. No vital signs detected. The unit is deceased.
Damn.
Analysis. All missing Resistance members are deceased.
I suppose we'd better return their belongings.
Aye aye. We now have 4 bundles of dog tags. Or not 4 bundles, but 4 dog tags. Oh! Oh my god, I forgot about this. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. I forgot that when you have the Cypress Stick equipped, all of the chests get replaced with Dragon Quest chests. That makes them a lot easier to see, wow. I mean, I knew that one was there, I just ignored it previously. But yeah, I forgot about that. Also, it turns out the reason I can't go to this one is because it's surrounded by machines. How odd. Why did they decide to station this one with enemies? Maybe because they wanted you to get over here and look at the side quests or something? I don't know. Anyway, quick save, please. Now back to the Resistance camp. Bum 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 bum. Actually, you know, I'm gonna get my drink of water right now while we're in this loading screen. Oh, I tried to breathe while I was drinking it. Oh, that's really uncomfortable. Hold on, I want to mute so I can cough. Oh, I hate when I do that. Oh, it's so terrible. Having water try and go into my lungs, and then my body says no. Anyway, back to the game. It would seem that our friend here has prepared flowers while we were gone. Your face tells me everything I need to know. They didn't make it, did they? No, I'm sorry. I see. And this is what's left of their personal effects. Thank you. Now, I'll just place these flowers with them. Flowers? Yeah, I'm just imitating an old ritual. The human race had many traditions when it came to mourning their dead. I know that may not mean much to us, but, well, I just want their souls to find some peace. That's the wish I'm putting into these flowers at any rate. Thank you again for your help. Can I admit something? I'm relieved that I was too injured to fight. I'm relieved because it allowed me to escape. Complex gadgets, meteorites, max HP at +6. Oh, nice. Now, 9S, you have something to say, don't you?
A tradition of mourning the dead.
Yep.
2B.
And that little line is a hint that you can actually go mourn 2B's deaths if you go to a certain location. And we will be going over there right now. This is the reason that I wanted to do that quest. Also, yes, drink your water. It's important. Don't be dehydrated. It will not be fun. I promise you that. Oh, look at this area. It's so devoid of side quests. I mean, it makes sense, you know. Time's passed. Big earthquake, big battle. Most people are dead. It's such a shame. Because there were a few that I still wanted to do. I still wanted to race the machine. I still wanted to fight Father Servo. But alas, I also want to complete the game. And I want to leave a little bit for people who want to play the game for themselves. Yes, dehydration is very unfun. You always find yourself really uncomfortable, so you're often constantly drinking uncomfortable? Oh, that's a bit of a strange thing, kind of uncomfortable. I don't think I've heard that one before. But it certainly isn't the most unusual thing. Oh, actually, look, there is actually a hint on the map. When you get close enough, a red mark shows up. And here we go. We get to go back down to the Lunar Tear Field. To mourn 2B. This is going to be the last bit of mental stability we see in 9S for a long, long time. Oh, and we didn't do our weapon stories. We'll do that after we get out of here. You've gotten better at it, so dehydration is something common? Ah, good for you.
2B, I'm not quite sure what it means to mourn. Or even if we have a soul to concern ourselves with. But I hope you're at rest, 2B. Sweet dreams. I'll be with you before long.
Oh, and there we go. We get to see 9S is kind of... Not kind of. He is now explicitly suicidal at this point. He's not going to kill himself, though. He's just planning to fight machines until he drops. And this is going to be the most stable he's going to be, like I said, for a long, long time. Also, this particular track, I believe, comes straight from Nier Replicant. It plays there quite a lot, from what I recall. But, good game, good game. This game and Replicant. Can't wait to play Replicant with you guys, that'll be fun. And also, I should note, they've, now that 9S and the Resistance member have noted it, I will say that, canonically, the androids do not have souls. Souls are an actual, tangible thing in this universe. And androids simply just don't have them. They definitely do have sentience, though. That much cannot be argued. But they always seem to be in sort of like a self-doubt state, the androids, I mean, about whether they count as being alive or not because they're not human. You know, it's kind of one of the big themes of this game. It's a really interesting thing to think about. Especially if you've played Replicant and you get to see all the people there. Now then, we're going to fast travel over to the Flooded City, and then we're going to do some weapon stories. You know, I don't even have my notepad open to write down which weapon stories we've done and which ones we haven't. Let's do that, shall we? Notepad. Let's see, here we are. We have done 3, 6, 9... we've done 13 of them so far. Let's say 3 more, shall we? I like doing them in groups of 3. Because if I was doing them in like the intended order, where you read the weapons that are connected to each other, 3 would make sense. But alas, we're simply doing them in whatever order we please. So let's see, which ones do we want to do this time? Let's do Ancient Overlord. I keep like skipping this one because it's almost first in the list. Let's do the type. Oh, we can't do type 3 sword. I haven't upgraded that yet. Oh, I need to go do that at some point. In that case, have I done the white sword yet? I have. In that case, let's do. Have I upgraded? I have upgraded Iron Will, so we'll do Iron Will. And then we will do... Have we done Phoenix Sword? I know we did Phoenix Dagger. We have not done Phoenix Sword, so we'll do Phoenix Sword. So, weapon story time. Oh, we put the story time screen. Don't forget about that. Story time with Siku. Here we go. We'll turn the music down a little bit too. Actually, no. I think the music's quite enough already. So let's start with the Phoenix Sword, shall we? No, wrong button. Wrong button. One day, a hawk lost its way in the woods. Its proud wings soon grew weak as it tried in vain to find its way home. As death approached, a songbird took pity on the hawk and did its best to offer aid. The songbird slowly nursed the hawk back to health. The elegant sight of the small white bird nestled in the elegant wings of the hawk soon made it the envy of all the creatures in the forest. When the hawk was fully healed, it knew it was time to leave the forest. But before flying away, it promised the songbird it would one day return. In turn, the songbird gave the hawk one of its shining feathers as a token of friendship. As promised, the hawk eventually returned, but with a human in tow. "Well done," said the human. "These feathers will sell for a great price at the market." And he slew the songbird in one blow, and plucked its carcass clean. Oh, look at that. A story about not trusting others. Definitely. And also the cruelty of man. Definitely relevant to the themes of the game. But I can't think of any particular characters that it ties to. Not that all of them do. I always try to find a character that it could tie to. And usually when I can't find it, I either assume it's like the beast weapons, where it's a story in and of itself, or it's connected to a Drakengard character, because some of these are Drakengard weapons. Now and then, the Ancient Overlord. One day, a young girl's village was sacked by bandits. To protect her family, she took up a dagger her father had found in the mountains and killed one of them, an act that shocked her family. But the bandits fled, never to return. 5 years passed, then 10, then 20. Though the family she protected began to grow old, the girl never aged. Eventually, the other villagers began to shun her. With no one to turn to, she finally left her village and began to wander the earth, visiting many strange lands in the process. As the years passed, her skill and fame as a master swordfighter grew to legend. Eternal life, a powerful weapon, and boundless experience. She used these talents to become the queen of a nation. And yet, there was emptiness in her life, for she still desired the kindness her family denied her after that fateful day. And now we get to read one more. Once again, I can't think of any characters off the top of my head that one ties to. But it could simply be about androids in general, I suppose. But that's part of the fun, interpreting in your own way. The last one, Iron Will. This one actually has a bit of a history behind it, because this one originates in Nier Replicant, and it originates in the story of Nier Replicant. You actually get to make it. The sword's blade, dulled by years of idleness, was, as its name implied, a mere iron hunk. Its blood-drenched youth was little more than a series of rusted memories which grated against its pockmarked steel. Who could wield this hunk of iron now that its edge was gone? Who might love it when all it could do was bash dully against a foe instead of cutting through flesh and bone? Who would devote themselves to such insanity? The sword sighed softly, pleased to finally be at rest. But before it could peacefully crumble to dust, the A group of power-hungry fools took it up and denied its reverie anew. Red rust was the weapon's tears. The blood, fat, and muscle it tore through was proof of its curse. Now let it hew bone once more. Let it ravish flesh. Let it do all this and more as atonement for its sins. Now this is an interesting one because it could actually be about the weapon itself. Like I said, this weapon comes from Nier Replicant. And in that game, you actually find it broken and repair it in order to continue using it to fight, despite the fact that it is old and heavy and bloodied. And that seems to be the theme of this weapon, is that someone or something, potentially the weapon itself, is always doomed to continue fighting no matter what. But with that being said, we've just finished our 3 weapon stories, so let's save the game and go back to the main story, shall we? We've been running around doing other stuff for a while. And now it's time to go into our next big tower. Maybe this one will have a bit of lore inside of it, shall it? Hopefully, at least. And you know, the more I think about it, the more I think we're going to get really close to the end of the game today, because I don't think routes C and D are actually that long. You know, because of the whole occurring simultaneously thing and very few cutscenes.
Too.
It reads Soulbox.
Yep, Soulbox. Meatbox, Soulbox. What would be next? I don't actually remember what the last one is. I know it's also a box, though. Anyways, I don't think the lift is supposed to be a loading zone whenever it's coming down. I think it's just a long bit of waiting. Up the lift, up the lift, up the lift we go. Also a strange thing, I was reading some of the short stories on my own time, and I noticed in the one story we read about the H unit on the moon base, the pods had 4 arms. Now that wasn't odd on its own, but then I went and I read some of the other stories about 2B and 9S that have spoilers in them, and it's also described their pods as having 4 arms. So I wonder if originally they were going to have 4, and then they changed it in game because it looked weird. That's something I want to look into. It seems like an interesting bit of trivia. For now, up we go. Once again, climbing a tower. Oh, this is the lore one. Because this is one where you just get a heck of a bunch of chests. You know, let's keep the Dragon Quest chests on. Why not? This tower is all about hacking. I think there might be some combat in it, but hacking is the main thing. And I don't think you actually have to fight all these things in these rooms. You can just go straight to the end, and then fight the ones in this room. There we go. Chest opened. Full recovery obtained. I don't really need that, because I think the large recovery covers me most.
I have to break the system protection before I can reach the core.
Covers me most.
So
that's a strange thing. I meant to say, like, covers most of my HP. Oh, my reward room.
As a reward for trying to understand machine life forms via frequent hacking sessions, we have a special present for you.
You know, I'm pretty sure the chests that appear in here are actually dependent on your actions in the game. There's only 2 of them, and I remember there being more. Hey, there's the weapon I was looking for.
Look at all the machine life forms you've murdered. Such dogged persistence is worthy of a special present.
Thank you. I love how, once again, I love how sarcastic they are. Oh, wow. Okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, so remember a long time ago how I mentioned that the hacking would get a bit more interesting? Yeah, they're starting to do that now. And this time it's with the, this big zoomed out upwards perspective. Not upwards, bird's eye perspective. That surprised me. Yep, I forgot they were going to start doing that now. Ooh, anti-chain damage +6. That could be really useful. I don't think I need it though. I think the one I have right now is good enough.
Analysis. There are 2 blocking devices on this floor. Proposal. Hack into all blocking devices.
Oh, I can see the previous floor down there. I wonder if they would actually let me jump down there. Look at this pitiful security. You think they put a little bit more? Oh, look! It's one of the red block sections I said that was required. So here you have a choice. You can either go through here and fight your way through a room, or you can try and go down the red hallway without bumping into it and skip the room. Look at that! I'm just that good. Not that it was a challenge, of course. It's literally a straight line, but I definitely did hit it my first time through. That's why I hate the red blocks. Oh, and I've taken 2 damage already. That's not good. Good thing I take the red path, huh? Cure all status obtained. Fortunately, it's not that useful, because we're not going to be encountering many EMP enemies anymore. In fact, in terms of weird, underused mechanics, there's an item that you might have seen me pick up a few times called a Volt-Proof Salve. It makes me immune to electricity attacks. When was the last time we saw an electricity attack game? The last time I remember it was back in Simone's fight. And I can't even tell that was an electricity attack, it was just a shockwave on the floor. Really underutilized, just like the enemy hacking you, which also the last time I remember happening was in the Simone fight. Which is a real shame, because this game has such potential to be interesting in terms of combat, but then they kind of just make it repetitive. Is this an ambush room? It is. Over here, another ambush room? Exactly, yes. And one more, for good measure. Oh, 10,000 G. Oh, and a document. Tower system outline. The tower facility processes and computerizes resources sent by resource recovery units for use in its launch device. Made up of 256 strata, it can filter and compress information with a turbidity of less than 2,300 and have it recorded into a payload in approximately 27 minutes and 32 seconds. Details regarding routes required for the digestion of androids are recorded separately.
That huge
Now 9S is going to tell us
some
about
kind
it.
of launch platform. A structure that size could probably shoot something into space pretty easily. Oh. So this is some kind of cannon aimed at the human server on the moon?
Insufficient data. Cannot confirm or deny.
Damn it.
I will say, 9S made a pretty good guess there. It is in fact a cannon, and it is in fact aimed at the human server on the moon. I don't think the game ever explicitly tells you that, like gives you proof until really, really late in the game. But just know that 9S is in fact correct, given the information we have so far. Anyway, I might actually lose this hacking section, because I just took a lot of damage right at the start. Which is unfortunate, because I think this is a long one. Hopefully there's checkpoints inside of this. I mean, there usually are in the long ones like this. There we go. These guys are not too bad. Okay, they're not bad at all, really. Just a little bit annoying at times. Oh, look at that, hacking complete. Wonderful. Resilience +6. I don't actually know what resilience does. What's that item over there? Looks important. I know there are important items in here, but I don't remember if it's just the sword or if there's more is the issue. Also, the music came back. That's nice. Oh, the red blocks. That's obviously an ambush path. That down there is an inaccessible path. Let's try this one, shall we? Oh, this is... Actually, is that it? Is that the correct thing right there? Oh, it's one of the correct things. Okay, so we need to find 2 black orbs then to break that wall. That makes sense, actually. Well, it's not this one. I was right that this is just a little ambush room. Also, I'm surprised they kept the vocals in the 8-bit version of this track. Usually I think they get rid of those. But I suppose it's not really vocals, is it? I'm not sure what it is. Ouch. I've almost lost this one. There we go. Made it out safely. Oh, power up part M! Wonderful, I need that to upgrade pods. I knew there was something important in here. You know, other than the weapon. Now we can get another pod up to level 2. Let's see. There's more in here, though. Like, more on this floor, I mean. One more chest, probably? If I had to guess, that's it. Here we are. You know, after playing the game all the way through so far, this particular track is really getting stuck in my head because they play this one a lot. They love this one. Anyway, I have 1 HP. Let's see if I can get to this room. Nope. And it boops me all the way out. That's unfortunate. Oh, we get to start at the beginning. Oh, that's really terrible. I took damage at the beginning. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? The lead up to that big room isn't too bad, just the big room itself. Okay, we can take 2 hits. Oop, don't get ambushed by that. At least don't fall for it. And one more. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of... there's going to be some of the pillars on the side. We need to take care of those first, because they have a lot of HP. And they shoot the black orbs. Ouch. Yep, that's why we had to take care of them first. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to orbit, and we should be fine. Wonderful. I would have been fine if I didn't have 1 HP that first time. Cure all plus heal all. And lore! The following document details the final stages of Project Yorha. Note that this document has been marked with level SS confidentiality and should not be disclosed to any Yorha personnel, including the bunker commander. Black box. Each Yorha unit is equipped with a black box, an item created by reusing the core of a machine lifeform. As such, it should be said that the consciousness of a Yorha unit and the machine lifeforms share the same structure. Said black boxes were installed after determining it would be inhumane to install standard AI and androids that are ultimately destined to be for disposal. For the record, malfunctioning black boxes have caused some Yorha units to turn hostile. Wow, I really stuttered during that reading, didn't I? That's fine. It's not a big one.
The Yorha black box circuitry. It's made from cores from the machines? That's... No, that can't be true.
Look at that. Ninus is so distraught over a realization regarding his own consciousness that he sort of disregarded the part about being destined for disposal. But don't worry, we'll get to that later. For now, it's time to take out the next core. Time for a more in-depth hacking section. From what I remember. Oh yeah, look at that, yeah. We actually, instead of having a little stand-in little drone thing, we actually get to run around in the hacking space with 9S. Which is actually how the anime chose to portray these sections. To actually have 9S navigating the space.
My body. Those are... my memories. But why?
Oh, I wonder why. You're about to find out, 9S. Hello, 2B. It's been a long time. About, 24 real life hours.
I know these are just memories. But still.
Really? One of your most important memories is stabbing Eve in the back?
No, don't.
Or that's Adam, actually.
Don't do this! Damn it, stop!
Oh, they're trying to delete your memories, 9S. Don't let them manipulate you. That'll only make you worse.
Stay the hell out of my goddamn memories!
Oh, I just realized I still have, Blaze turned on. Let's try not to use those, because that would skip through the dialogue here, probably. Ow, the red blocks. Ah. My pain. Anyway, as we can see, this machine not machine, this little memory thing fights almost exactly the same as Eve did. Oh, I accidentally activated blades, that's fine. I thought I had laser equipped. Man, this guy actually puts up a bit of a fight, doesn't he? I think it's just because Nine sucks at fighting. Anyway, as soon as this cutscene starts, I'm gonna stop talking.
They're mine! My memories! You hear me?
So, remember that comment about the therapists being rich in this world? I think they'd get rich off 9S alone at this point. He is really slipping. But look at that, we got an access key. It was all worth it, wasn't it? Anyway, 9S's voice actor is really starting to pop off, isn't he? I love that whole sequence there. It's great. Anyway, hello pods.
This is the current status.
Distract us from the horrible deterioration that's happening.
His mental state has become dangerously unstable.
Oh, that's not a distraction.
Action must be taken immediately.
Action must be taken immediately. You are right. And look at that. Now we can only monitor A2 because we need to get through both of their sections to a certain point before we can get back to choosing who we play as. I know, it's so good voice acting. He is my favorite voice actor in this entire game, across all languages that I've heard. By far. Anyway, time to go monitor A2. Last time we were with her, she was in the desert. It appears that A2's memory region has combined with 2B's data, currently monitoring progress to analyze effect. Hold Pod 042. Issue detected in your conversational functionality. Numerous machine lifeforms whose network functions were destroyed remain out of control. Please take caution. Affirmative. Anyway, wakey wakey A2. We finished our fight with the boss.
Good morning, A2.
What the?
Analysis. Your high unit A2 was restarted 5 minutes and 42 seconds ago. The cause was excessive strain due to battle against a large machine lifeform.
Oh, look, we have the 80% longer dash now. It's so good.
Starting to piss me off.
Alert. Fuel filter performance deteriorating. Fine particulate matter seems to have entered the filter while fighting in the desert. Proposal. Replace the faulty part immediately.
You make it sound so easy.
Aye.
Records indicate said part was once
So
used at
easy.
the resistance camp.
The resistance camp.
Well, now we know our target. Also, I love how much more A2 swears compared to the other two. I just love A2 in general. She's great. Fantastic character. Still think 9S's voice acting is better, but that's a separate matter. Anyway, it's time to learn a little bit about A2's backstory, or at least I think it is. It might be a little bit longer, but I think it's now. If it happened a bit later, it'd be a bit weird, pacing-wise. Unless, of course, I'm forgetting the order progression in this game, which happened a lot in the first the first route. I would not doubt it happening again. Oh, do I have to walk in actually the front door? Wait, why is my main marker out in the middle of nowhere? Where's it telling me to go? Oh, no, it does want me to walk in the front door. Okay. Oh, right, because Pascal's here. Hi, Pascal.
Help! Help me!
Are those machines fighting each other?
Oh, you know something I haven't shown off? I haven't shown off the different weapons. I've just been using the small sword and the big sword this whole time. I should probably show off, like, the spear or something at some point. But I do like the animations at the very least.
Thank you so much for saving me.
You're a machine too.
Wait, please. I have no intention of harming you. My name is Pascal, and while it's true that I am a machine life form, I also detest fighting of any kind.
Uh-huh. Machines don't have souls. They're just murder bots with a fancy name. They killed so many of us. And I swore to make them pay.
I see. If that will save your soul, then so be it.
Now here's an interesting thing. So something that we haven't touched much on in this playthrough is the endings. Because we're just doing A through E here, right? That's our goal because those are the main endings. But then there's the other ones. The only one we've done on screen is ending K, which is eat a mackerel and die because of it. You know, a joke ending. Oh, and we also did the ending where we run away during the tutorial as 9S. But once again, a joke ending. Now, most of the other endings are jokes, but as few of them are semi-serious, and this is one of them. If you actually kill Pascal, that triggers an ending right then and there, because the story can't progress without Pascal at this point. So you get a little bit of dialogue, and then roll the credits, but, you know, sped up. But we're not going to bother with that, because, like I said, we're not doing all the different endings. We're just getting through the game. So let's let Pascal live.
Aren't going to kill me?
Just shut up and leave before I change my mind.
You...
Not necessarily an uncharacteristic act of kindness from A2.
My thanks.
Just her being shy about her kindness. Because she is a good person. She's just very angry all the time. Anyway, hello Anemone. She's finally re-arrived. Number 2. You're still alive. Sorry I haven't been in touch, Anemone. You survived. That's all that matters. Though I fear that all your fighting companions are long gone. I had to kill number 21 with my own hands. I'm sorry. No, it's... Oh, that's right. Did you know there's a Yorha member here named 2B that looks just like you? She's dead. What? 2B is dead. I killed her. She's infected with the logic virus. Oh. Well, please, make yourself at home in her camp. I'll ask them to show you not necessary. Her memories are contained in the sword. I see. You can go ahead and use her old room, then. I'm in charge of the camp here. I'll make sure to tell everyone about you. Hey, Anemone, I've got a question for you. Any chance you could spare a fuel filter? A fuel filter? I'm afraid our supply recently ran out. Pascal makes them for us. You can go pick one up from her... Pick one up directly if you'd like. But Pascal? You know him? You trade with the enemy? His village is different. They've never caused us any harm. No way, forget it. This may be hard to understand, but we forge an alliance and trade materials when the need arises. Can't be picky about how we reach our goals around here. And besides, we aren't so far gone that we kill machine lifeforms after they surrender. Ugh. Can I access the computer yet? Not quite. Okay, I guess I had to go introduce myself to Pascal first. That's fine. I guess we just go straight there, don't we? I mean, what side quests do I even have active at this point? I don't know. Most of them are gone. Oh, I can go get Desert Roses as A2. I suppose I can do that.
Alert. A broken filter will cause significant problems with fuel distribution. Proposal. Replace the faulty part immediately.
Yeah, I know.
Coordinates confirmed for a colony centered around the machine lifeform known as Pascal. Location
You know, the
marked
pod
by
really
map.
is more talkative with A2, isn't he?
Shut up,
Isn't he?
damn you.
Anyways, over to the desert. We have a small bit of sidetracking to do. Where would be the fastest place? Housing complex, because we run through the whole thing. And then the Desert Roses spawn, I believe, in like the sand stream after Adam and Eve's arena. That's what it looks like on the map to me. So we'll go do that, and then we'll get back to the main story. Because we have plenty of time today, in theory. I just don't know if I'll actually be able to make it all the way through without getting tired. That usually is what happens, but at the very least, it's safe to say that we're getting through our standard 2 hours and 30 minutes. So the stream definitely will be longer than usual, like I promised. Oh, but you know what? Once we finish this side quest, we can do some more weapon stories. That'll be fun. I do like making sure that we work through those. Because what I want to avoid is doing them all in one massive bunch at the end. We've been making good progress on them so far. I don't think I ever mentioned, I have this particular track I was playing right now always stuck in my head whenever I think about this game. Because the very first time I played this game, I put it on hard mode. You know, thinking it wouldn't be that bad. It is that bad, in case you're wondering. It's really bad. I actually had to turn it down during the tutorial, and then
the twins one
I turned it
should be
right
around
back
here
up
somewhere.
afterwards,
But
like a
finding them
fool.
is going to be a serious pain. Why are they running such dangerous
Oh,
missions
hold
in
on.
the first place?
Let her talk. Okay, she's done. Anyways, what was I saying? Right, I had it on hard mode the first time around. And it was a really miserable experience. And I ended up dropping the game around here. Oh wait, no, why is Blade still on? I went Mirage. Hold on. I didn't need to change that right now. Yeah, the point is I dropped the game at around this point, and then I just came back like 3 months later. Had a lot more fun that time, because I played it with it on normal mode. And I actually ended up, you know, completing it that time around. Even if the Route B was a bit of a bore, since I didn't really know which side quests were good, I was kind of overwhelmed. Because I just had so many of them, because I did barely any in Route A. Which also caused some more problems for me, because I kept getting the bosses while it's under-leveled. Anyway, it's nice to be playing as a character that actually has functioning melee attacks. I can actually kill these things quickly. And that's also because of, like, the level difference, but still. 9S would not be able to do this nearly as quickly. Hey, level up. Wonderful. That's exactly what we need. And now we get to go walking around collecting items, because some of these could be Desert Roses. Not because the machines dropped them, but because they were already here. Oh, these guys just respawn, don't they? Huh. In that case, I'm just gonna go, then. I don't need to be here. I mean, I can go with the Desert Roses from the other place. I mean, we are on the literal edge of the quest marker. This is the wrong path, though, if I'm trying to leave. This is the path I came in from. I need to go to the exit path. Where's that at? It's so hard to tell in this big hole. Ah, there it is. Oh, there's a chest on the floor, too. Meteorite attained. Oh, you know, I was about to mention, in terms of side quests I didn't finish, there was one side quest I really could have, where you just donate 80,000 gold to, not gold, but G, to a machine to unlock a shop that sells meteorite. I guess I could have done that one, huh? Anyways, oh, look at that, on my map, it's marked. The Desert Roses. Okay, that makes this a lot easier. 1 out of 5. I'm going to assume that it does not want me to jump into the sand pit. So I don't know why that marker's there. Oh, maybe if I had the scanner out, I can see some invisible ones. But I'm not going to bother with that. Unless I have to. Yeah, I'm not jumping down there. Actually, it looks like there are some back in that other area that I can grab. Oh, I guess I didn't see them because I was still on the edge of the area, so it was still doing the big red circle instead of having the individual markers. Probably what it was. Anyway, look at that, 3 out of 4, or 3 out of 5. And there's 2 more over here. And it looks like they changed locations, did they? Because I reloaded the area? I'm not sure. No, this is the same spot. In that case, let's pull out the scanner. Do I have it? I do. Oh, it's not... Oh, it is being hidden by the scanner. Where is it? I hate this thing. I'll never get tired of saying I hate this thing, because I really do. Oh, that's not it. Maybe it's on this little lip here. No? Can I not get onto that? Hold on, let me try that again. Oh, I can. I don't see a Desert Rose here, though. Maybe the marker is glitched? Probably. I mean, they'll probably just have to find an extra one around here that's unmarked. I do see one on the other side of the ledge over here. This little cave. I'm not fighting the worms, they're the worst enemy. I made that very clear last time we had to fight them. There's one. And I'm not jumping out there because that'll be a long, long walk back. I think I'll just go all the way back to the... Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, it's on the ledge above. Man, I did not look up at all, did I? Really should have.
That's it for the Desert Roses. Time to head back.
Anyway, we have a long, long walk back ahead of us. You know, this isn't even the part of the quest I wanted to do. I just wanted to do... I actually don't remember which quest it is. I think it's like number 3 for Devlin and Popola. You have to do one for one of them, one for the other, and then do one for both, I think. Well, getting back shouldn't take too long. We have the really, really long boost, so we can move quickly. And we don't have to worry about tripping in the sand. And look at this, already back at the entrance of the desert. Oh, it's so quick. I love A2, like playing as her. And her as a character. I just love everything about A2. She's fantastic. I keep saying that, and it's true. She's great. To the resistance camp we go. Let's go learn a little bit more about Devlin and Popola. I still find it really strange though that they always play the same track now in the city area, instead of having it being based on time. And I know time doesn't really matter because there's not canonically a day-night cycle on this planet anymore, or in game. But it's still weird. Anyway, hello Devla and Popola. Hey, thanks! This will be more than enough Desert Roses. I know this wasn't easy. Thank you. Meteorite shard. Hey, look at that. There's 2 more materials that'll be useful if I didn't hack in my materials. Anyway, you guys have any more things to say? Or do I have to wait for your quest to update? Okay, I had to wait for your quest to update. That's fine, that's fine.
I don't get it. Why are the twins being stuck with all these crap jobs?
Hypothesis. Continued crap jobs will eventually have a deleterious effect on the entire organization.
I'd better talk to the lady in charge about this.
Oh, there's the thing that updates it. Okay, fantastic. Well, before that, let's see if we can upgrade one of our pods, because we did pick up that power-up part. We should be able to. Hey, wonderful. Level 2 pod. Oh, level 3 pod, actually. Okay, I guess level 0 counts as level then. Oh, pod A, level up. And now, you can see, if we shoot it for long enough, the little, like, burst pops out, and then, instead of shooting a tracking burst, we shoot a bomb out. Which is not useful at all. Like, really, it's not useful, but, you know, it's cool. And at the very least, our damage has been boosted. Yes, what is it? And why are you scowling at me like that? I see. It's about Devla and Popola. I understand how unfair it must seem for them to keep getting our most difficult and dangerous assignments. But I'm afraid that's going to continue for a while. The others here, well, they still haven't forgiven them. Forgiven them for what? Just who the hell are they, anyway? That's something you should ask them directly. Hey, you have a second? I've got a little favor to ask. We need some tree sap to repair a tent, but there's some super strong enemies guarding it. Can't even dent the things with the flimsy little weapons that we have, so maybe you can... Shut up for a second. Why do you two keep getting assigned the most dangerous jobs? You're not exactly equipped to handle this kind of thing. I'm sorry. We really should be handling our own tasks. Devla. Stop it. I'll take the job. I'm better at killing crap than you anyway. What was it you need again? Tree sap? That's okay, we'll handle this one ourselves. Devla, I think we should accept the assistance. Come on, sis, we can't... Thank you. You have no idea how much this helps. Alright, there we go.
Ah, crap.
Oh, hold on.
I forgot to ask the redhead where to find tree sap.
Oh, we had to let
Where
them
the
talk
heck
about this
am
for a
I gonna
second.
find that?
Search already performed. Regions rich in tree sap marked on map.
Well, aren't you a helpful little box?
Hey, look at that. A2's starting to come around to the pod. Now then, you might have noticed earlier, or remembered from earlier, I threw away all of my tree sap. Even though I could have just, you know, kept it in order to get this done pretty quickly. That is because this quest spawns a unique enemy It spawns nowhere else in the game. And if you have tree sap, it will not spawn. Well, actually, it spawns one other place. It spawns in the DLC Coliseum, but that doesn't really count. Especially since I don't even think it counts for your, like, bestiary. So let's go see this unique enemy, shall we? Oh. Oh, he's dead? Oh, they are. Oh, that's quite ominous, isn't it? I forgot about that. Bunch of dead animals just lying around. Oh, and here he is. Oh, he's glorious.
Huh.
Behold
Something.
the
Well,
not
let's get
Godzilla.
it over with.
Now this guy
More of you want to get killed, huh?
is, like I said, not Godzilla, but based on the purple glow from his spine and the purple beam he shoots right after, it's pretty clear to see that he is inspired by Shin Godzilla from the movie Shin Godzilla 2016 that released 1 year before this game came out, I believe. Anyway, this is going to take a long time to kill. I did not realize it was level 60 before coming here. You know, I'm going to break my rule again. I'm taking out the blades because this is going to take a while, and there's also a worm harassing me, and I don't like the worms. So, blades, come out, please. We have a big pain of a robot to deal with. There we go, that makes this a lot quicker. Now, if only this worm would stop bothering me, because that thing really does suck. Ooh, and look, it has fire breath too, look at that. Just like Godzilla. Fire breath that turns into a laser. Ouch. Oh no, I have my medium recoveries equipped. I want my small recoveries equipped first. I'm gonna burn through those. I will say that this probably would have been easier to do as 9S because I could have just hacked the worm. Oh, there's two of them. I didn't even notice until just now. I could have hacked the worms plural. And that would have made this considerably easier to deal with because the Godzilla bot itself is not actually hard to kill. Because it only attacks exclusively in front of it. It doesn't have like the stomp attacks that the other big legs do. Oh, actually no, it does. Okay. It doesn't like to use it a lot, I suppose.
You should know when you're beaten.
But for now, we just get to hack away at not Godzilla and have ourselves some fun, yeah? Oh, look at that, we almost killed one of the worms. Oh, that's so nice. I really hate those things so much. Okay, it's almost dead. And I think if I taunt and go into B mode here, it would kill it, but I don't want to risk that with the worms around. In fact, if the worms weren't here, I absolutely would have done this already. Because like I mentioned earlier, taunt plus B mode is really overpowered. Hold on, I need to be able to see what I'm doing. There we go, almost done. Can't even see its health bar anymore. Ouch. Got me with one more hit before he dies? That's fine. Oh, never mind. I got me with one more. I counted my chickens before they hatched. Oh, wow. That worm deals way more damage than the Godzilla bot ever did. Huh. Oh, he has the actual stomp attack too, where he sends out a shockwave.
Now that the fun's over, it's time to collect some tree sap.
Yep, tree sap time. There should be quite a bit of it around here. Just among the corpses and whatnot. Now, it's a bit annoying to having to scavenge for this stuff while the worm's still on me. Ouch. Like I said, a bit annoying. I think I do have auto heal on, so if I don't take damage for long enough, it should start recovering. Anyways, that was a special enemy. I just wanted to show you guys that because it's really, really rare. And most people will never see it when they play this game. There are also some other unique things I could show off
Time to head back.
in the DLC arenas that I mentioned earlier. But we're not going to be doing those here because as interesting as they can be with the what little story they have going on, I don't really see much value in doing them here because it would mostly be me tryharding because they can be genuinely challenging. Challenging? I said that weird. How do I put a W in the word challenging? Ah, it's fine, it's fine. You know, I really wish we got to spend more time in the forest in this game. I think it's one of the most underutilized areas. Which is a shame, because it's probably the prettiest one, you know, being one of the only areas that's actually green, other than the city, of course. But then again, the city stops being green very quickly when we blow it up. No, can't drink anymore. Oh, I did not mean to talk to Devila. Hello again. Did you manage to secure the tree sap? Thank you. I know this must have been difficult. Is Devila sleeping? She was drinking. I think she finally passed out. She's been trying to cut back, but with things as rough as they are, well, everyone needs a release, I suppose. What do you mean, rough? It's not easy being a defective model, you know. In the past, a pair of models identical to ours caused a major incident. Popola, Popola, my glass ain't getting any full over here. A bunch of no good Razafraza. Oh, Devila. She does love that particular spirit. She makes it with Desert Rose, actually. You're welcome to try some if you like. Huh? What? No! Keep your hands off my booze. It's mine! Mine! I'm gonna drink it all up. Oh, right, I forgot she meows. Meow? She can say some pretty odd things deep in her sleep. So, you can have a belt or what? Oh, maybe next time. When I drink, well, it's not always a good thing. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, thank you again. You should take a bit time to rest if you can. Anyway, look at that. We got one of Popola's booze. I think that's the only place in the game where you can get it. What does it do, actually? I forget. I don't think I've ever bothered to use it. Let's see. Popola's booze. Where is it? Probably an enhancement item, right? There it is. Increases power of weapon base attacks by 50% for 30 seconds and restores 100% of HP. Wow, that's absurdly good, actually. I'm surprised I never used it, but then again, there is only one of them. Anyway, the twins' request was updated. Do I need to just come back later when they're not drunk? Is that it? Also, I should note, them being drunk is not like a random thing. Oh no, they are done for now. That is actually a reference to, you know, the original Devila and Popola from Nier Replicant. Both the drinking and the drinking habits are particular. But we'll get to that a long time in the future. For now, we get to go say hi to Pascal and actually continue the main story. We've been doing a lot more side quests here than I thought we would. Remember at the beginning I said we weren't going to be doing them today, but I guess if there's only 2 of them, we might as well. After all, it hasn't taken too much time. And we're getting through the main story pretty quick. We're about to come up on the first section where their stories overlap. In fact, I kind of want to cut it there once we get to it. Because separating this into 2 parts would be quite nice.
Analysis. This is a colony of pacifistic machine lifeforms led by the unit known as Pascal. It is logical for a large number of machine lifeforms to be present. This pod has concerns regarding Yorha Unit A2's predictive skills.
I'd be more concerned about me smashing your face if I were you.
Ah, wait, why is this line from Pascal not voiced? They usually do. Ah, it's the woman from before. Thank you again for rescuing me. Now then, how can I help you? Summary. Yorha Unit A2 possesses a faulty fuel filter. She has obtained information from Anemone, leader of the resistance camp. He has traveled to this village in order to obtain a new filter. End summary. Request: 1 functional fuel filter. Do you really need to spell it all out like that? Analysis. A2's lack of verbal communication made this pod's assistance necessary. Shut up. Ah, I see. Sadly, I'm a bit short on materials right now. I need a rigid tree bark to create a filter, but the only location I know is guarded by a ferocious machine life form. I apologize, but I'm afraid I can't make a filter at the moment. Confirmation. Unit A2 will secure and deliver rigid tree bark. Don't confirm that by yourself.
Areas where rigid tree bark is available marked on map.
Do I have any of that?
Damn it.
I don't.
Analysis.
I think it's a key item.
Hostility toward the peaceful machine lifeform Pascal is pointless from an energy usage standpoint. Proposal. Form a friendly relationship immediately.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, he's not kidding. He wants you to be friendly. Now then, where does the map... Where do they actually want me to go for this? I have no clue. I don't remember this part at all. That is... That's the castle right there, I think. So, it wants... Oh, that's not the castle. Those are trees. Okay, it wants me to go to the Forest Zone Center. Right back to where we were before, actually. That's, fine. I was about to say convenient, but it's not really. It is nice, though. I was just talking about how the Forest Zone is kind of underutilized. I guess it's because I forgot this section exists. Also because I didn't do any of the side quests in the Forest section, did I? No, I really didn't, actually. You know, there were a few there that I planned to do, but I think the only one I did was the one that I thought would set up a save point, but was just a merchant. Anyway, here we are. Forest Zone. The pigs are alive again. And once again, I would just like to gush about how fantastic A2's long dodge is. Anyway, I have Mirage on, right? Nope, I do not have Mirage on. That's unfortunate. Okay. You really need to stop changing that, don't I? Anyway, these are the machines I need to kill for the material. So let's get hacking away. In fact, let me see if I can actually put some space between them and do a taunt. That'll make this a lot easier. Ouch. I keep forgetting that it's a bit hard to pull off. Yep, like I said, hard to pull off. That's fine though, because even if we don't taunt, we still absolutely shred through everything when we're playing as A2. And I love that about her. I should probably have gotten a tracker or something that says how much I love either A2 or Nidus' voice actor, because every time I'm playing as one of them, I'm talking about that, aren't I? Not so much with Nidus' voice actor, that's because he's doing a lot of fighting sections, so there's not much to say for him. Mostly just during the cutscenes. Anyways, back to here. Is this a tree bark? There we go, we got it. We don't actually have to kill everything, that's nice.
Guess I'll go back to that machine.
And now we run back. A short little fetch quest to get A2 to start being nice to Pascal. And it gets us some experience too. We always need more of that. Let's see. Pascal's village. Here we are. You know, I've been thinking a lot about that Golden Rabbit and how much time we wasted on it earlier. If, by any chance, my lifesteal works on it, we could actually do that really quickly, because I could out-damage the B-mode loss of HP if I'm not at risk of taking any damage. And as long as we keep the taunt up, we could get some serious numbers in.
Here's your stuff.
Thank you so much. I'll make a filter right away. Please just give me one moment.
Why are these lines voiced for Pascal, but not those previous ones?
Fly.
Almost all of them are voiced.
Alert. The machine lifeform Pascal has returned.
Oh, A2 back to being silent. Anyway, thank you for the... Oh. The literal quest is to thank Pascal for the filter. Well... Ah, A2. can I help you with something? You gave me that filter for free earlier. I need to pay you back. It'd bother me otherwise. How conscientious of you. Yeah, so if you think of something, let me know. I do have a bit of a problem now that you mention it. The ferocious machine has been attacking our children in the area where they play. Can I possibly trouble you to slay it for us? I do hope you'll agree. We don't really have anyone else to ask. Thank you so much! I promise to repay you for the trouble. Oh right, I forgot. Pascal really just has you running around doing stuff for them for a while, don't they? No, I suppose that's the only way to get A2 to warm up to you. Spend time with them.
Hostile machine life forms detected.
Anyways, let's see if I can actually get the Tauntaun. Because I realize I have,
More of you want to get killed, huh?
like, because I have, what's it called? The wave on my attack turned on. Like the sword beam. I keep, like, aggroing the enemy and, like, provoking attack before I mean to, so it's making it hard to get the taunt off. Anyway, it's dead. It died really quickly. Oh, we heard you defeated that nasty creature. Thank you so much. Here's your reward. Please take it. Hey, we got a level. Wonderful. I built this village because I detest fighting. I wanted it to stand as a monument to the power of peace. But when we surrendered our weapons, we lost the ability to defend ourselves. Now many within the village want us to rearm and vanquish nearby enemies in order to preserve our peace. What do you think we should do, A2? Dunno. That's for you to decide. Yes, I suppose so. But let your villager friends know. If anyone tries to attack me, I'll wipe this place clean off the map. I'll make a firm note of it. Oh, anything else? A2? If you like, you're welcome to take a look around our village. It'd be nice for you to know more about us. Sure, if I feel like it. Oh, and look at that. The quest is actually to do more quests in the village. Okay. Pascal, what would you have me do? Hello, A2. I appreciate all the time and effort you took for our children. Every one of them is a singular treasure to me. Indeed, they are treasures to the entire village. Our very future rests in their little hands. I imagine you find it odd for machines to speak of the future like this. I don't know. I trust that our children can stand strong against the senseless conflicts of this world and blaze a new trail for our people. However, one of the children is suffering from a faulty storage element. We don't do something for the child, so repair it already. Alas, we lack the parts to do so. They can only be found deep within the abandoned factory, and that area is swarming with terrible machines. It pains me to say this, but you, A2, are the only one we can turn to. Alright. Do I actually have the thing already, or is it another key item? It is a key item. Okay. Well, hold on. What's the other quest? Sis. Hey, big sis. Huh? Come on, big sis. Play with us. I don't play with machines. Now get lost. Come on, I wanna play with you. I'm an android weirdo. I'm your enemy. So do what I say before I kick your sorry ass. Tee hee hee, you're funny. That's not supposed to make you happy. Big sis, make us something to play on, big sis. What? No. But we need something to play on? Yeah, it's boring right now. Seriously? They sell stuff in the tool shop, so go buy us something. Yeah, buy something for us. Alright, just quit bugging me already. Yay, we did it. You know, this is not the first time the machine children have pressured one of the characters into something. They were really messing with 9S during that one escort quest. They're really good at getting androids to do what they want. You are looking for play equipment for the children. I'm afraid we don't have anything like that in stock. However, I'm sure I could build something with the proper materials. Tell you what, here's a list of what I'll need. Bring me those materials and I can get to work. Everyone around here is weirdly pushy. Don't be absurd, we are not. Fine, I'll do it. You'll just bug me about it in every waking minute of my life otherwise. An excellent choice. Anyway, is this also about the item? Oh, actually, I think I have it already. This is going to suck. Do I? there is a quest of like a main quest marker right above me. Why is that? Oh, what's up with you? I really respect Pascal, you know. I mean, he's the one who thought to build this village for us outcasts. I really need to show him how thankful I am. If only there were some way to thank him. Some way. Yeah, I can take a hint. No hints, I just want to show Pascal how appreciated he is. Anyway, I was thinking he might like a new philosophy book. I hear they have such things over in the resistance camp. Alright, I'll get your book. I owe that little clunker a favor or two anyway. Oh wow, how surprising. They got really close to the modern insult that people use for machines and stuff. Oh, that's wonderful. Apparently, someone named Anemone has a large collection of such books, so you just need to go steal one. Yeah, no. I think there's a better way. Anyway, I think that's the only one I need to do for the main quest, but we will be doing the other ones. What actually does the quest require of me? I suppose that's the real question. Let me see. Oh, these are actually side quests, huh? Okay, we can do those later, I guess? Actually, let me think. Here's the thing, as soon as we get back into the main story, we're kind of locked into it at this point, from what I recall. So we won't have time for side quests. Okay, you know what? Let's do some weapon stories before I decide what to do, shall we? Let's get the notepad out. And let's see what weapon stories we have that we haven't done yet. Let's see. After today, I will need to go and get those last few that we're missing, and then also to upgrade the ones we already have. Let's see. Which ones have we not done? Oh, we're actually running out, aren't we? Oh, we really are running out. I haven't upgraded that one. Oh, actually, how many? Oh, let me see. Have we done this one? We have not done this one. Okay, so we'll do Cruel Blood Oath. It's been a while since we did one of the black or white weapons. We can do... I've been kind of avoiding the machine weapons because I don't really remember liking them, but I suppose we can do one of them. After all, we need to do them eventually. The Machine Axe. And let's do the last Phoenix weapon, shall we? We've done the other two. Let's do Phoenix Lance. Alright. Now it's time, hold on, for story time. Let's do the machine one first, because it's probably going to be short. Human, fight, why humans love, why do humans band together, you, why are you alive, I. Just as I recalled, the machine ones are from the perspective of machines, just sort of pondering what's going on. I mean, obviously you can dig deep into it if you want, you know, it's kind of like the whole thing is digging deep into whether machines are alive or not. As far as the weapon stories are concerned, they're all pretty disappointing. Next up is Phoenix Lance. Oh, I didn't fully upgrade it. Oh, wait, nope, never mind, we can't do that one. I didn't even notice that. Wow, I really am surprised. I'm starting to run out of weapons then, huh? Okay, hold on. Have we done Type 4 Lance? We have. Have we done Type 3 Lance? No, we have not. We'll do Type 3 Lance then. Man, I was kind of looking forward to doing the Phoenix weapon, because those ones are always good. Okay, here we go. Type 3 Lance. The unadored lance pierced her foes with machine-like accuracy. The grind of metal on bone in tandem with the pained screams of her victims created sweet music in the mercenary girl's ears. Day after day, she returned to the battlefield to compose more music. Here, a giant of a man, fat rippling from his sides, there a slimmer gentleman whose bones would surely produce a sweeter sound. Ah, who to stab first? I had a cough in the middle, sorry. The girl fought for an age, stabbing uncountable foes in an effort to find the ideal scream. That sonorous, bone-grinding sound. Yet perfection eluded her, no matter how hard she tried. Would she ever find what she sought? Suddenly, she turned to find a fine-looking hunk of meat at her side. Stabbing it produced a scream so pure she couldn't help but smile. She continued to smile as she stabbed, no longer able to recall that the hunk was her own child. Ooh, spooky story. I love it when we get these ones where the final line is some sort of tragic or grotesque twist on whatever's happening so far. Because even in stories like this, where it already starts off pretty dark, it always really delivers well. And there's definitely something to be said about the fact that this story is on a Yorha weapon. Now, let's see. What other one did we say we were going to do? Right, Cruel Blood Oath. Oh, it's surprisingly short. I'll never forget the time we met. I knew ours was a love that would last for eternity. But even when by his side, his feelings were a mystery. It was painful not to know what he was thinking. So painful. When I was close, I hurt him. Yet being distant hurt him more. I finally found peace in my life. I finally found a place in my life. But wait, oh man, I flubbed that line 3 times. I finally found my place in life. A place where I am as close as possible, yet eternally distant. Ooh, okay, hold on. This one could be about 9S, or it could be about 2B. Because the male pronouns being used for the subject could be to throw you off. In fact, I would be willing to say this could be about both of them, because they both want to be close to each other, but they both are trying to keep their distance for one reason or another, depending on who it is. And once again, we will get further into their relationship later, which kind of feels weird to say now that 2B is dead, but trust me, we're not done digging into their relationship. It is a very interesting one. That is definitely a good story to end on. Now, with that being said, I know I said I was going to make this one a long stream, but I forgot that this whole beginning section where we're swapping back and forth between the two is so short. So for today, we're going to end here, and then tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, next time we play Nier, we are going to probably get through the rest of the game if I had to guess. Either that or really close to it. If we don't get through the rest of it, it's probably going to be because I've decided to make the last bit of the game contain more story times, like outside of the game story times, instead of the in-game ones, because we didn't actually get to any of the in-game ones today. But with that being said, thank you all for tuning in. Wait, hold on. No, we can't do that. Oh, man, this is like, how many times streams in a row we're going to have issues at the end? Yeah, first of all, turn the story time screen off. Get that off. End screen. Look at this. We're remembering to use it. That's good. That's good. And what else was I going to do? I was going to do something else. Ah, right. We were going to do another raid. We've been good on the raids recently. We've been really good on it. So let's see if there's someone who's at their chair and also speaking English. Shall we? That way this person looks like they're just starting. So let's actually, you know what? Let's not raid today, because I can't even tell if these people are here, because it looks like everyone who's playing is just starting because we're at the top of the hour. So with that being said, thank you all for tuning in. This has been Seagulls Guffed, and I am signing off. I'll see you all tomorrow for the start of Dark Souls 2, hopefully. Let's see if we can break that curse.